I guess I'm just gonna stock up on Destiny unless people have requests for more drugs.
Drugs are always good.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Medic.
do we have everyone here?
I think so. I have seen Twisty shitposting in the spectator lounge.
Okie dokie then. Oh shit.
Oh, is Twisty still not gonna join voice chat?
I don't think it does.
May I ask why Renoska's
There we go. This is
Oh,
not
so-
massively appropriate, but it's cool and is not very invasive music-wise. So hey,
Yes, this will do.
relaxing Shadowrun music, an oxymoron if ever I've heard one. Late stage capitalism wave. Anyway. Actually, wait, there was that one Tory wave video that was actually made by the Tories, which was like, wait, what? It was. It was Boris wave. That was it.
It's like the fucking. I came across someone on the Cyberpunk Reddit who was just going like, "Hey, does anyone know any patriotic cyberpunk?" And we're just like, "I think you might be on the wrong place."
Patriotic Cyberpunk. There was that Cyberpunk 2020 expansion book about America. It was not very flattering, but there were some patriots in there.
Anyway.
They were not protagonists. Anyway, yeah. So,
I'm just gonna get iodine and painkillers, and I'm all loaded up. Then.
Yeah, Dirk, and prepare.
Is that meaning a problem with the music bot V TVi watch, or are you talking about the audio on your own stream?
What now? Oh, right, Twisty.
Oh boy, we're live.
Oh dear. So anyway, you'll go out to the place, same as before. I don't think any of you were on part 1 though. So it's basically
Twisty might have been.
Yeah,
Twisty the
was.
first one. All right. Then she's old hat. She knows what's going on. She goes out. You all go out to the.
I think the most experienced person on this is the fucking
child,
manic explosives child.
Excellent. I hope this is not indicative of what's going to be happening. So you'll go out to the place in the hinterlands that is the meeting area. You meet up with our resident pilot and his helicopter. Well, not his helicopter, but anyway.
Yes.
And the
like, it's just a rental.
yeah, just a rental. Don't dent it, or Arthur will be upset. And you'll get a lift out into the frozen wastes of what used to be the arid wastes. So lovely place.
Yeah.
And you can get down to the facility, which has had a sort of impromptu landing pad set up, or an area of ground cleared and flattened for the thing to land on. And there are some lights around the place, though they only seem to turn on once you're close, because theoretically this is all kind of sub-legal, and there's always the potential for people to come in and steal the loot from under you. Time-wise, it probably hasn't been that long since the first mission, just because, you know, it wouldn't make sense for Arthur to go like, oh, hey, we've got this really fast opportunity, and then, like, wait a month. But, yes, I don't know if we're going to do anything with that. Anyway, the place has been quite heavily secured, and Arthur has called in a team of probably just like 1 or 2 guys who have been busily trying to breach the hatch on the first time you were there that you found that leads deeper into the facility, you hope. Because if it leads just down into like a vent, then that's going to be upsetting. So they go at it with cutting tools and explosives and all that fun stuff. And basically, once you guys, or well, they get it to almost open, and then once you guys are ready to go, they will finish opening and allow you to head down there and, you know, investigate. So, you got any last minute preparations while you're at the place, just before you kind of jump in?
Ramscar makes sure his nose is good and thoroughly picked. Don't want to be getting distracted with that in the middle of the mission.
Excellent. Yeah.
Any chance of there being...
He makes sure to sneeze out the side of the helicopter, not like inside. That would be a fire.
And Radio would probably be saying something along the lines of, "I'd like to remind you guys that it is a non-smoking flight. There is no smoking and there is no burning either. Thank you very much. Keep your tray tables up in the upright position. Yeah, we are about to make our descent."
This Black Hawk has tray tables.
Ranascar finds that mildly offensive.
I just imagine him staring at Ranaskar while he's saying it, leaning back from the cockpit.
Freaking the grass cutter the size, and it's like
Flashlights and nice butt warmers. I am a butt warmer.
The less said about that, the better.
Yes, moving swiftly along.
I assume we're already at the pad, right? We have.
Yeah, you land at the pad, you get out. There's like a couple of salvage guys going about, just cutting big chunks of metal out of things, and they're basically deconstructing the surface base as you go in.
All right.
And you get to the big bulkhead door that is on the floor, and they've all but breached it. They've just got one last little breaching charge that will blow the last little bit of the door and allow it to collapse inward, which will allow you to jump in. And obviously, they're waiting until you guys give the thumbs up.
I mean,
Ranaskar's the only guy.
Oh wait, I suppose it's up to Ranaskar then. Fucking the hooves up or something. Yeah, which is what I was asking. You know, any last preparations while you're just about to start? You know, if not,
do we expect any radiation down there?
Nobody actually knows what to expect. Radiation isn't. Well, they've. It looks like he's about to say that they don't expect radiation, but then he realizes that, well, I mean, there's no reason that there wouldn't be radiation. Basically, I have no idea.
Okay, I'm
probably fine.
Buck would ask Twist if they noticed anything wrong with the air. If it's breathable, or if there's like anything hanging in the air that might be toxic during their last mission.
Twisted gears are typing. Ranaskar openly dismisses claims of it being cold because I don't know what you guys are complaining about.
I mean, don't dragons like bathe in lava in this setting?
Yes, but also he's like a walking space heater.
That too.
All right, two of our party members can conjure fire at will.
yes.
Why is Santander looking for amphetamines already?
I heard a rumor that the last group down there like found some. So you know, I'm just asking.
Is that why Santander's on the mission?
I will not confirm nor deny.
Fair enough.
I heard there's drugs down there.
It's like, no, this is just what we told Santander to get him to come with us.
All right. We just quickly.
Thrills, chills, and kills. Oh boy.
What's this?
Oh, fuck. I fucked it. Oh well, it's fine. Probably.
Twisty being like, you have to say that every time around this guy, just being like, oh boy, I'm excited now. he gets to do violence on things that it's not complicated to do violence on.
Oh yeah, there was all the stuff that was for the surgical supplies that were there. That has since been acquired by Arthur and used to, well, finance the mission, really. Basically. This is one of those, you know, prospective salvage missions, where there's no guaranteed payout, as such.
So are we good to go, or are we just gonna have like, are you just gonna wait for like Tyrannosaur to accidentally like take a picture of the bulkhead with while accidentally leaving the geotagging on like an idiot?
Alright, let's get it, man.
All right then. Yeah.
Ooh, spooky.
Spooked.
Oh, that's
That's a really good looking room.
You should only be able to see one room.
Yes, correct.
Excellent.
So is this just were there like stairs, or is this like dropping down a hole?
This is basically dropping down a short hole. And then, actually no, it would be onto an elevator which then kind of creaks its way down. Possibly just under Ranaskar's weight rather than any actual machinery. It might require some ropes to get back up, but you'll be fine. It's probably fine.
At least the elevator's warm.
At least there's no danger of any one of us running away, right?
Probably. Well, you can
At
then
least-
fly.
At least the teleport impaired of us.
Alright, who's taking point?
Well, if anyone's gonna get hit in the face and be fine, it's probably gonna be Tyrannosaur. So like, just point him in the general direction of things that you think are going to explode. That you don't. Well, okay. If you don't want them to explode, don't point him at them.
Why don't I take the lead?
Okay.
Alright, scout ahead, Mr. Captain.
It's worth mentioning that Tyrannosaur rolls 1 dice for perception checks, so
Okay,
not
Swift,
exactly finding any traps.
just to make sure, are we down already, or are we still riding the elevator?
Oh no, you're down already. It's just a quick kind of thing. You give the go ahead, and the breaching team set off a couple of small charges on the door that just cut the last bit, and the whole thing kind of collapses inwards, and you can jump down after it. Once you're down there, the whole arrangement of the door and a lot of you seems to annoy an elevator and push it down into the ground. And so you end up just on, well, in some sort of chamber that looks very industrial.
Okay.
You can see
What's this?
4 doors immediately. 2 of them are caved in with rubble and snow and such. and 2 of them do not appear to be.
Mm.
They were
so
very
the-
small explosions, Twist.
So this thing in the middle is the elevator. Okay.
It's essentially, yeah, it's not a door going further down.
Okay.
Honest.
So I'll look at this door. Is it like open or is it closed or
Which door's that?
this one?
Yes.
This is a door, right?
It is, yes. That door there is just a kind of heavy-looking industrial door. Looks like it lifts up to open.
Okay. Well,
Okay, I try to open it.
I was gonna say if nobody's stopping him, then he's gonna try and lift it up.
Nobody's stopping us from doing it together.
Yeah.
For friendship. But yeah, make a athletics check. I think it's athletics. For lifting things.
If we're doing this together, then it would be an assisted. So I've got 5 bodies, so you should add your athletic skill to me, or Ramascar can just do it himself. Ramascar is busy talking. 1, 2. That's 3 successes.
3 successes.
I forgot.
And was this? Oh, you've added. Oh, the assistance works by adding on to the dice, right? Okay.
Yeah. So that is without assistance, but assistance can just be tacked on.
All right.
Well, I don't have any dice in athletics. I just have 4 body. So
Oh, okay.
I have a rank in athletics. I could help.
Yeah.
I mean,
Stand down there, use your junkie strength.
Yes.
I mean, this is presuming that 3 is not enough.
I mean, to be honest, it probably is. Right, 3. The door seems a little bit, well, not quite rusted. It doesn't look too rusty, but it sticks a bit. But after that, it is lifted up without too much trouble. And then I find the reveal tool. There it is. Hoi.
Oh boy, more doors! My favorite.
okay,
Perspective is going to be a bit fucky on this map, but yeah, it's fine.
I proceed forward and inspect the door.
Does this lifty door stick if I let go, or am I gonna have to keep holding it up?
Well, when you pull it up, it seems to hit a latch of some sort up high and just kind of sticks there. There's
Right.
presumably some control mechanism for it somewhere, but looks secure enough.
Cool.
Moral dilemma's gone. No, the moral dilemma's just got twice as hard, Twist. Now it's blue or blue. The only look that is appropriate to give to Twisty.
Anyway, so
yeah.
what's with the door?
These doors are, they look like a little bit less heavy than they look here. It just seems like a standard, well, underground. I suppose there's not really such thing as a
Hello?
standard.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
No.
Yeah, I was disconnected for like an entire minute.
Ooh.
I didn't catch the last minute.
Oh,
100%.
packets. Who needs them?
We are
was
just
mostly just-
investigating the door.
Yeah, we
Twist-related banter. Yeah. So the door isn't quite, or doesn't look as heavy as it does on the map here. It looks like a, reasonably standard type of arrangement, which again raises up from below. There doesn't really seem to be much in the way of discernible handles or anything. It looks like these are supposed to be opened automatically. But like most things around here, it looks kind of in disrepair. Not like rusted shut or anything, just, you know.
I say we just try to open it again.
Yeah, alright.
Go for it.
Dargan opening services, go.
Namaskar does an open.
See, here's where we would need arrow, you know? All these doors.
4 successes. It is opened with even more athletic prowess.
He's getting this practice in.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Handles, they're for chumps.
Right, let's see. How am I gonna do this with the polygon reveal? That's probably cool. Now this door looks slightly different in that, well, beside it appears to be an actual control panel for it. And there's likewise another one inside that little passageway. Presumably, these aren't really supposed to be manually opened from the outside. But the control console next to it, which I really should have put on the map as a thing. Hold on. Up. There we go. Hop. Yes, it was there the whole time. Yes. What you assume is a control mechanism for the door.
Just sitting there in the middle of the hallway.
Control mechanism, right?
Randiscar spots there being another door and just goes like, ah! And just kind of stomps back out.
Oh, wait a minute.
Somebody else deal with
Check
it.
that out.
Go nuts! I'm gonna go over here and have a look at this.
Oh wait, are you guys seeing that in the middle of the hallway? That's
Yeah.
I just saw Silver's. We just. How about now?
Are we going inside by any chance?
Oh, you guys can move. That's good. Do you guys still see it stuck in the middle there?
Yep,
Yeah,
it's
it
over here.
still looks like that.
Because I've got it.
What are you talking about? Why?
Oh, I don't even see Grasscutter having moved. I am gonna
Could you all refresh? Yeah.
I mean, I see myself moving. Oh yeah, nobody else.
I saw Grasscutter
Okay,
and Twig.
yeah, there we go. I refreshed and yeah, it
Is
was
this better now?
It was doing a weird. Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
No, they're asking if I'm.
Yes, we can hear you.
Wait,
Yeah,
can
we
someone
can hear.
can someone move really quick? Just so.
Yep.
Okay, I don't see you move.
Okay,
I don't see you move either.
I have. Did it freeze again? Because
Okay. Now, how about now?
Nope.
Whee! That's weird.
Maybe. Hold on. If I.
Yeah, let me just refresh my roll to 20. I couldn't see anything moving.
Nights on
We're all
fire.
getting no problem. I keep seeing myself snap back to the
reality.
middle of the room.
I am moving absolutely freely around.
So am I.
That's.
Oh, are you moving? I don't
Yeah.
see you move.
I am also moving, and I've refreshed like between every move.
I'm
just gonna refresh again.
you know, let's just instead of refreshing, let's just quit and open it up again.
That's probably sensible.
The next escalation step in IT maintenance.
Yeah.
Completely shut it down and then start it up again. In fact,
Oh,
close
I see you have moved. Do you see me move now? Or are you guys moving now?
I'm just restarting Firefox.
Are you moving right now?
Yeah, I'm moving right now.
Nope, I don't see.
Oh wait, I need to rejoin as player because it put me back in the sparring room.
Okay. Cutter, could you move a bit?
Hold on, I'm relaunching the thing again. But yeah, in a second. Okay.
Do
Yeah,
you see me
I'm
move,
moving.
Swift?
I'm moving. Do you see me move?
No,
No.
you're not. We are not seeing you move.
That is
Um,
so weird.
I guess the only
uh,
other thing I could think of was to ask the spectators to leave and watch the stream.
Yeah. Just
And if we
honestly, like, just everyone leave. And Swift, you like reload
no.
the maps or whatever.
Never mind, it
I'm
looks like it's
receiving
roll
reports
20.
that it's roll 20. Roll 20 just fucked it up.
What?
It's a roll 20
Yeah, roll 20
thing.
just
Everyone
push an
in
update.
the system just lost it.
That's hilarious.
28
Oh,
minutes ago.
So
Kennedy.
wait, so when was that update rolled out?
46
A half
minutes
an hour ago. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, exactly at our start time. Oh, that is hilarious.
Okay, yeah, so the spectators had nothing to do with it, it's fine. It's just Roll20 itself is
Well, in any case, at least we have our consumables locked in. Maybe we should try another day.
I would not like to do that. I.
Well, what do you propose instead? It's not like we can move to TTS or something.
Wait. Wait. Can Swift move our tokens and we maybe see it? Does that move?
Let me try. I'm gonna move Cutter around.
Okay.
No. Not
No.
seeing anything.
Nope.
I'm moving Cutter. No? Okay.
You know what? Why not?
Because
Why
Wait,
don't we just watch-
wait. What if Swift just streams it? We watch the stream and we tell him where we want to go.
we would need. He would have to have a perfect memory of what he has behind what fog of war.
Actually, could one of you guys try using the drawing tool? I'm just gonna draw like a purple line.
Oh yeah,
Could
so
you, like,
that.
Could you try draw a thing?
Ah,
I saw a green tick.
yeah, that works.
Okay, so we could do this whiteboard style,
Yeah.
Okay.
I suppose. And then, for combat, we could just refresh.
How do I
between each
erase
turn.
again?
You have to select it and delete it.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Swift, do you see pings?
I see a
Yeah,
purple
yeah,
ping, a green ping.
Yeah. I see.
Okay, so
Okay.
things work.
So,
Things work.
so move me to a green ping, please. Actually,
Okay,
this one.
moved.
Ernest-
Wait. How do you
Ernest,
ping
go.
again?
Hold down, click.
Hold click.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait. Oh, I shouldn't have drawing. Okay. Wonderful.
Oh wait, no.
Actually-
We could do this, and we could just ping to where we want, and then just watch the stream and what's actually going on.
Actually, that's a good point. So, Ranaskar, could you move to the end of this arrow? That I'm pasting in, the one that you've made.
Oh, the one that I
see.
made. Okay, so
Yeah.
I have moved there on my end.
Okay, I'm going to refresh the page. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Because every time I've refreshed the page, I've moved back to that square in the middle of the room.
Ah. Yes, you are back in the middle of the room. Okay, I'm going to move you there. You have now moved. Could you refresh the page?
That is so weird because I've moved back to where I started, even though before when I refreshed the page, I stayed where I was. Like even the join.
Still back in the middle of the room.
Okay, right.
Okay,
So,
I guess we're doing this with pens.
Yeah.
I guess we're whiteboarding today. Yeah, and I guess I can't move the text. Like if I move this.
Oh, the
Ranaskar
text
up here.
moves.
Oh, oops. So I've just moved half the text accidentally. So I guess if you could make a little squiggle in just the thing, and then if I group it. Hold on, let me just shift this out the way. And if I go select the whole thing and then what's the thing? Advanced group, and then that didn't work.
Yeah,
So do you see-
Yeah,
nice
that,
stuff, my
that,
drawing.
that drawing is moving around.
Wait, can you
Okay.
also see the pink square moving?
I can see the pink
Yes.
square moving too. Could you make
Wonderful.
it all
It works.
one line, just so that I can move it as one item, or you can move it as one item?
Okay, yeah,
Wait.
sure. Let me just. How do I erase shapes though?
Oh fuck!
You select them and hit delete.
I accidentally deleted my token.
No, whoops. We're not like we're using it.
Oh, yeah.
I could just create another one.
Okay, so let me just. I'm just
Where
gonna
is
trace my
it?
character the best I can.
It doesn't have to be super accurate.
Yeah, I know. I just.
Just a circle is fine.
Yeah,
Okay, there's
but
buttons
I
to
want it to be distinct.
Actually, wait. Can you see, like, if I just duplicate Ranaskar, can you see
Yes.
all those?
Yes,
Yeah,
there
I
are
do.
now 7 Durgs.
7 Durgs. Okay. So we can duplicate to places and we can move objects. Fuck it.
It's-
Probably just like moving a shape is easiest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
let's-
I'm just gonna draw a
You can use
green
the circle
square.
tool or a square tool or just, whatever. If it's all one stroke of the mouse, it is one item, so it's easier to move.
Do you guys see my square
Yes.
moving?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god! Oh my freaking
Yep.
wow!
This is now System Shock. Everything is wireframe. You're hacking into the Matrix.
We
do we have who's that? Who's blue?
I wonder if I can snap this to the grid. Somehow, nope.
It's not behaving very well. In the interests of time, let's just keep this simple.
Yep.
Close
Well,
enough.
it's sort of if you use the arrows, it does snap.
There's Buckminster.
Hey,
Oh, you
the
mother
good boy.
flapper! That's what I was trying to do. Hold on. Hold on. I will now not rest until I have a proper squiggle token.
I wanna
I mean-
play the game.
Yeah, same. Can we like, guys? Come on, just
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I'm
try
good.
to lift the other door open while we do this.
Okay. So you're just gonna go ahead and lift it.
Yep.
This one
Yeah.
does seem to be locked in place.
Oh,
There is
okay.
that.
Is it a mechanical lock or do I require hacking for it?
You might require hacking, though it doesn't look like the control switch is locked at all. It doesn't seem like this is a secure door.
Can I check it? What would I need to
You certainly
open?
can.
I would like to make
Check it in
a-
what fashion.
I'd like to see if I could access it and actuate it without requiring any security.
Sure. That would probably be a hack check, I suppose.
Okay. Let me just check my stats real quick.
That seems to suffice for the general use computers role.
Hmm. Can I see any physical lock on it?
No, it looks like a
I'm rolling hack check, alright?
single
okay.
piece of machine.
Oh, no successes.
Okay, with 0 successes, you still succeed because it's not locked. It's essentially, it takes you a few minutes to work out. Oh, right, so you slide this bit over here, but there's a bleep, and the door starts to slide open. You're done with your artings. Just move everyone's token into the corner here. Excellent.
I mean, we can't see that, but all right.
I mean, yeah, there is that.
I like how Twisty is essentially a Pokeball.
That's kind of what I thought to start with.
Actually, my first thought was clock, but I now see that it's the eye patch. Okay, in any case, door open. Now what?
I am drawing the shape of the revealed area.
Yeah.
Click, 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 click.
Ah,
Oh.
robots.
It's good that you guys can see that. the tokens that are there that I presume I haven't moved. Actually, can someone take a quick screenshot just to make sure? Good. Right. So I'll just have to not move any of the NPCs. So, the door smoothly slides open, and within you find, well, a large open area with some sort of device half tipped over a ledge of some sort, half buried in rocks and snow, as well as some bodies lined around it, and a apparently still active robot. Looks like some sort of security drone standing around. That doesn't seem to have immediately spotted you.
Hmm.
Oh, excuse me.
Can I try to sneak up on it?
You certainly can. Twist, it would look very similar to the security robots you found before.
Okay, I assume that it's gonna be a stealth check of some
Yeah.
sort.
It would be stealth, yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna double check. That is 8 dice for stealth.
Okay.
Casual 8 dice. Okay, 3 successes. Is that enough?
Is a perception a DC in this system? I always forget. As a roll perception. Goat.
Oh, it depends.
Okay, I will roll some
You
dice.
can
It
make
is-
shit
Oh, yeah.
up.
Yeah,
That's very true.
perception versus stealth is, yeah, that makes sense.
He does not seem to notice. It is slowly, very slowly, scanning the room. It seems to be having difficulty moving, but it's gradually sweeping its camera across. Hasn't quite swept to you yet, though.
Okay, well, okay, I look for any sort of off switch or exposed wiring.
They seem to have an access panel on the back. It would require a repair check to get in and do something to it before it has a chance to react.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
You are back again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should probably reveal more area.
Okay, repair check is probably not good, so I'm just gonna shock baton it to the access panel and hope that's like a weak spot.
Shock baton, did you say?
Yeah, shock baton to the access panel.
Sure, that's probably fine. Oops. So, oh yeah, of course, it's a sneak attack, so you don't even have to roll for it necessarily. So, you managed to get the shock baton stuck right up there, and it seems to overload what was left of the circuit. It does fire off a few shots just into the ceiling, and then collapses. Which does draw the attention of this friend down here, who I hope you can see Ah, right. no,
Yes,
still looking.
I can.
Don't know if friend is the right word.
this blue friend, who is not a friend. Let me just make them a token, quote unquote.
Jesus, Twisty.
Close enough. Oh yeah, the device on the what appears to be railroad tracks is indeed the same as the device that Twist would have seen from the surface, which is a relay of some sort. You assume, or you worked out. For some reason, it's half fallen onto some train tracks, which is a bit odd. But also there's train tracks. But the tunnel in both directions has been collapsed. Also, Twist, for fuck's sake. This one over here.
Wait, do we like
Sees nothing.
and
What's that?
do we like end initiative because of the ice spawn or?
I don't think initiative started.
I was gonna check to see if it spotted
Oh,
Thingy because he's stealthing, and it rolled 0 successes, so it just kind of starts shuffling. Let me just select the actual token. I say token. Why can I not? For fuck's sake, hold on.
Just quick question: have we been briefed at all as to like the, no survivors or like, hey, there's zombies down there?
Yeah,
It's
Twist
yeah.
mentioned,
What?
One
didn't
week
Twist
since you
mention
looked
that during the pre-planning?
Twist would definitely spot the icy bone. Yeah, it's kind of shuffling in the vague direction of the robot. And yeah, you would be told that it's been far too long for there to be any actual survivors down there. Also, don't forget the ice zombies.
How do I? By the way, how does the ruler function work again?
What do you mean?
Like that?
You select the thing that looks. Oh yeah, we can see that.
That's
not-
me doing that.
Oh right.
Yeah, you select the ruler tool and then you click and drag.
Yeah, the ruler tool is below the magnifying glass.
Okay. Okay, there you go.
Cool.
Alright.
So the ice bone being played by this purple circle shuffles in the vague
And what's the
direction
blue
of
circle again?
Robot 2. What's that?
What's the blue circle again?
The blue circle is where it originated. I tried to use that
Ah.
as a token, but I can no longer select it for some reason. So
Okay.
I've created the purple circle, which is Ice
Wonderful.
Bone Mark II.
Hmm.
Because this session is just nothing but jank.
Okay.
But yeah, it is moving towards Robot 2. It is quite slow. You have time to react.
Ranisko stands in the hallway behind everyone else, just kind of craning his neck over, going, "Oh, what's going on?"
Okay, there's
Remind me, what's okay? Actually, hold on, it's probably move speed 6. Okay, so I can probably quickly duck out of its potential field of vision over there ish. I'm just gonna stealth mode behind
Okay.
her.
Roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fucking more than enough. You sneak around, and it doesn't seem to have spotted you, so it just continues slowly shuffling. So we've got Twist doing a solid snake along the wall. As you walk about, though, it definitely notices you guys. So it kind of shuffles around towards you.
Inner flame.
What's that?
I am gonna panic and fire breath that thing.
Okay, that sounds good.
What is the roll? I'm only rolling 3 dice for this. What the fuck?
Ugh. Anaskar needs to go to Dragon College or something. No, wait, no, he's just back from Dragon College. 2 successes.
But it's versus resistance.
Oh, well, that makes things easier. What is this a spell?
It is. I don't think it is.
Oh wait, no, is this the racial ability?
Yeah, it is racial ability.
Dragon.
This is resolve plus it. Oh, I should actually be rolling 4 dice. It's resolve plus endurance. So I'll just throw another dice on that. It doesn't make a difference.
Nope. That is enough to hit it. So you light it the fuck up, and it takes a body damage of a thermal variety.
Yes.
Let me just draw a little, tiny little. That'll signify a body damage. And roll it.
Oh, yeah.
I suppose I would say roll initiative, but you don't roll in this system. Also, now here's the hard part. If I add you to the initiative, do you see me adding you?
Yes.
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 Oh, thank God. Otherwise, we'd have just had to do it manually. I think that's everyone. Yes. Okay.
That means that I suppose that means I have to roll off with Twisty for supremacy.
If you like.
Well, no, because we have the same initiative. That's a rule.
Yeah. I mean, that was my assumption.
Beat that,
Just did it.
Twisty.
A 5.
Initiative is rolled. What now again?
It's just it is just a value on your sheet. It's mind plus precision.
Okay.
Oh, can I edit my own? Yes. Okay. Perfect. 8
You
plus
have
5.
7.
3.
Oh wow, I can't change mine.
There it goes. Let me just check that your token is set to be controlled by you. Yes, it is. You should
You
be able to
should be
click
able-
on the number 0. If you can, I can do it. It's fine.
You can do it. It's 7.
7.
Oh, and by the way, aside from that, I get an extra 1 action at the start of each combat. So,
Oh yeah. Background work.
yep, background perk. So what I'm gonna do with my extra 1 action, is I'm gonna, hold on. Let me just ruler this so I know that I can actually pull that off.
Santander has to tiebreak roll.
Sorry, what? Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Gotcha.
Okay,
Oh,
I
1d6.
can't actually measure turns. Can you do this thing with a
It's
roller
done.
that you
press
where
Q.
you Q? It
To
doesn't
add
work on the ruler though.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
Well, that doesn't work on my ruler for some reason.
Interesting.
It's probably fine. If I go in a
Right click.
straight right click. Oh yeah, there we go. Yep. Okay. Oh, call the phone then. Just gonna. Okay. Nope. Okay. And right and yep. So I'm just gonna go like that. Try to stealth behind it, and take it out before combat even starts.
You get a move or attack.
Yep. I get a move or attack, and then it's my turn.
Okay. Oh right, yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm gonna try to do all that. So I'm like taking that path that I shown previously, and I assume I roll stealth for this, right?
I mean, there's the question of hasn't combat started by the time you take your turn, which I would say it has. So you would have to just make a normal attack.
Wait, So, like, even if it hasn't
Or wait.
seen me, I can't sneak attack it?
That's a
Combat
good
has started.
point, actually.
Yeah, but it hasn't seen me.
Let me just quickly check.
There is a rule for this. If because you are beginning your stealth attack, not well, I figure it is covered under an opposed roll. Let me just find the stealth rules again.
Lunge?
Yeah, it's a lunge. So
Perception versus your attack roll. Okay, well, this is going to go one way.
Perception
so we can-
versus my stealth roll, I believe. for
Attack
the
roll.
lunge. Attack roll? Okay, yeah, that's 7 dice then. And you know what? I'm gonna invest 1 stamina, so that is still like stop.
Ugh.
Oh god.
Oh, this should be funny. Oh, that would have
It's
been
a s-
hilarious.
It's a circus of failure.
Yeah, so you fail, but it fails harder. Well, technically, proportionally, it fails less hard. Because it only failed 2/3 and you
Its
failed.
expectations were lower.
But it is stealth killed, I believe.
Yeah, so resolve narratively as opposed to.
I take it you are using a stabby knife to
Yeah, a
stab.
stab enough. To slice
Stab it,
slice the
stab it
throat.
knifely.
Yep.
Stab it knifely.
I mean, I don't know. It's undead, so I don't know if it's enough to kill it, but that's what I do.
You slash at it. It doesn't seem to bleed, but you get, because it's a stealth attack, you get an opportunity to do a particularly damaging strike, which apparently is enough because it keels over and hits the floor with a big fucking janky red X through it.
Okay,
And it
now area secured.
Wow, the fuck was that?
So we're out of initiative now?
yes, you're out of initiative. Let me just delete that and close that. Use that later, probably.
Pure skill, my friend. Unless you're talking about the frozen corpse.
I think pretty much everyone saw you slip as you went to go for the knife, and the only reason that you got anywhere was because it was just completely not paying attention.
Buck
You
takes
try-
a picture. Buck takes a picture of what happened and says, "Yep, that's going into my cringe compilation."
You try. You try crossing 5 meters in complete silence in less than 2 seconds.
That's
it's gonna like Captain America me. He's like, no, I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I will.
Oh,
That's
actually,
not my...
question for you, Cap.
Thank you.
How much distance is 1 square in this universe?
It's 1 square.
Haha,
In meters.
foiled.
It is X meters.
You know that's
It is currently undefined, and I'm not
What?
making a table ruling as a player.
okay.
Wonderful. Let's investigate the reader, shall we?
It's like 5 feet or 1 meter or like 0.0000001 of an AU or something.
Okay, so 30. So you try. So we tried crossing 30 meters unseen and unheard in under 6 seconds.
Your expertise, not mine.
It's a cubby hole, I guess.
Mhm.
There's Ramaskar. There's Ramaskar. Oh, actually, wait, no, that goes in further, but fucking, I don't know.
While they are
Is this like a shower curtain or something?
I'll just fucking do this the easy way. Click, click, click. Split.
Ah. There's a
That is
little...
garbage.
Hey, I found some nerd toys.
Okay, let me check that out real quick. Do
Uh,
I have to
are
roll
those-
perception to identify what these things are?
What things are those?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, you're. Oh, right. Okay, I was getting mixed up between you and Ranaskar there.
See what's behind door number 2. It's
So
more.
it looks like there's fuse boxes, which
Alright.
all seem to be flipped. Miscellaneous tools, stacks of keys that all seem to be for similar locks. Probably just access keys for various boxes around the place. Bits of paper that might have once had stuff written on them, but are now kind of frozen to the ground and have been just washed clean by water and ice. Mostly ice now.
Are those pill bottles on the ground diegetic?
I'll say yes.
Are they empty?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Um,
both of these, this and this one, they both have the same thing.
Yes, the bottom one has a bit of a conspicuous blood stain all down one wall, which is, well, I don't know about old, but it's been frozen to the wall, so it's hard to say for sure. But yeah, they look like maintenance kind of cupboards, question mark, for what presumably would have been a transit system.
What about that terminal over
Um,
here? What is this?
It is dead.
Okay.
Very, very dead.
Speaking of dead things, I searched the body for like access cards or whatever else might be usable.
So it's wearing a lab coat, and it does have an ID card that's just been bleached white on one side, but there's still the black strip on the back, which indicates that it's some sort of magnetic key card.
Cool, I take it. Also, hey, Ranaskar,
Yeah.
could you please carry those for me and don't eat them? And I hand them to EMP grenades.
Okay. I'll just throw those on my sheet.
Yep.
Spicy food.
I think me and Twisty would like to take a look at the relay.
Okay. So it looks like it was being moved, and for whatever reason, it kind of fell off the rail platform down onto the tracks, where it is still laying now. It looks damaged beyond repair, and there's a big pile of snow and rocks burying half of it.
Do we
So-
figure
Well-
do we figure it would be worth to like salvage it? Like mark it for salvage or no?
It's probably got valuable materials inside it.
Yeah.
Getting it out's going to be a bitch, but getting anything out of this place is going to be a bitch.
Okay, mark the robots and the relay for salvage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the robots are quite valuable. They look like they've just ran out of power, except for the one that was just stabbed.
Ranaskar just goes like, salvage?
Salvage. We're gonna be selling the parts off.
Okay.
Would we be able to find anything useful in the other two icy bodies?
They are barely recognizable as people. They're just kind of masses of ice and presumably flesh. It's kind of horrifying, but there's not really anything useful on them.
How far down is it to the train tracks?
Only a couple of feet. You could climb back up without
Okay.
too much trouble.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hop down the rails and just like have a poke around.
You do not get electrocuted.
That's good because Ranaskar wouldn't have thought of that.
Yes, so it's a rail line. It's hard to tell much more than that. It was definitely going into a tunnel of some sort, but it looks like the tunnel has been quite thoroughly breached, probably by the seismic activity that you heard reports of before the first mission. The Ranaskar wouldn't really know that himself. It goes back in the other direction as well, but likewise collapsed.
Would I be able to make getting this thing out any easier with just like tactical flame breath?
You could probably unstick it from the bit of the ice flow that it's slightly buried by, which would make it a bit easier to move. You could potentially also damage it, so it's kind of might be useful, might damage it. Bit of a toss up. It's not you who's got to haul it out there.
Yeah, okay. I can just chalk that up to not my problem.
Pretty
Okay,
much.
can I? Is there anything? Is there anything of value here, or has this been searched?
That looks like it would have been an admin office of some sort. Well, you assume, judging by the fact that it has the big glass window overlooking the platform. It is almost completely bare.
Okay.
There doesn't
And
seem
this
to be
has
a lot
been
of
searched.
stuff around. Yeah, that's kind of similar, but a bit bigger. And again, completely bare. There's no computers. There's no like filing cabinets, whatever people use in 2077 for storing.
Is this is this a door?
No, that is a miscellaneous access panel for the wiring for the local area. I say local area. This room, in which is found not a lot. I mean, wires, bit ML, but it doesn't seem like power is running through it that you can tell.
I think we can move on.
Let's have a look through some doors.
Have a wee peeky through. Yeah. Okay, this door has another button. There we go. That's the word beside it. And it again looks like simply pressing it would open the door. It doesn't have any.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Push that button.
Press the door.
Have any security thing. Yeah. So you'll open it up, and then I actually have to quickly draw in some stuff, some bright green lines that signify control consoles.
Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to do before they opened the door, but
What was it?
Well, I'll
What
let you do it
find?
anyway.
okay. Well, I just wanted to check: are those halls diegetic, and is there anything down there?
It looks like ventilation shafts,
okay.
quite heavily grated, so it doesn't look like anything could get through there, which
Okay.
is, probably good for health and safety. You don't want your employees falling down vent shafts. I
Okay.
mean, well, saying that, health and safety, yeah, who needs it? So,
I mean, not necessarily expenses. Let's say.
yes, you step in, and those green lines are more of the same types of consoles that would let you move in further.
Are they running?
They are currently active, so they presumably are on a different circuit to the ones of the actual rooms themselves.
Thus pressing it, does actuating it just open the door on its own?
Yes, it slides open. It's kind of slow to slide open, but it seems relatively undramatic when it does. It's a little bit kind of grindy, but the doors still work.
I mean, it's not the most stuck door that we've dealt with.
Pretty much, and I will just do more revealy shenanigans. Doors upon doors upon doors. I didn't realize while putting this all together that there were quite so many superfluous doors.
I have to say, Ranaskar is definitely getting sick and tired of all these fucking doors.
There's more doors in here than a PMV collaboration.
Do you even lift doors, bro?
Oh god, the SNBB version of doors is just them creeping through a fucking dark facility. What the hell?
Quick,
Door after door.
we just need we need indie music in the background while we're running through this.
Yeah,
Actually,
open
did
the door.
the fucking music stopped?
I believe so,
Someone think
yeah.
up a good replacement, and I will do a reveal.
Caramel dancing.
Excellent, I love it.
Find the most dramatic version of Caramel Dancing you can find.
Actually, whatever music playing in the background of doors.
I think I have one.
This one's all just going to be a big.
Or has someone queued anything up?
Ooh.
Was it in the jukebox chat?
I think I remember one of the songs from one of the Doors one of the Doors CDs.
Are they appropriate for a kind of vaguely horror-y
No,
situation?
they're not. I'm kidding.
Probably best not then.
Hmm.
Let me just go back in here and do that because I can look into actual music later. Not actually true, but still. I would just do a reveal. Yeah, I kind of forgot that. You step into what must have been an office of some sort, an administrative center. Many cubicles line the walls. I say cubicles, they're like full height walls and everything. And inside each one is terminals, and a couple of them have bloodstains and bits of medical equipment strewn around, and there's a few bodies lying around.
Hmm.
They don't look to be in as quite bad shape as the guys in the last room who had just been, dead. But they are very much frozen bodies. Unpleasant.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna do the rounds and see if any of these computers still work.
So, about half of them seem quite smashed up. But the other half, the ones that aren't actually like physically damaged, do seem to be active. And the ones with people at them are still logged in, from what you
Okay.
can tell.
Can I check the computers?
You certainly can. You can have a look at this one, and you can.
Which one?
The one you're next to, I assume.
Yeah.
That one there. So you're able to access into the system, and it looks like these computers here are the personal terminals of several of the researchers that have been working here.
Can I?
You have access. Oop, what's that?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
All right. You have access to what appears to be some sort of company intranet webpage with some recent news, as well as emails from whoever this person was.
Is this work
Um,
email or personal email?
Well, it's a work email address, and some of the emails are more professional than others. They're sending them to their co-workers and some back and forth. Quite a few of them do seem to have been, well, I'd say corrupted, but basically it looks like someone has quite intentionally erased some data from the system.
Can I check if there's anything relevant to what we're looking, what happened to this facility before everything went down?
Sure, make a processing check.
Copy that. That's process. Three successes.
3, that's pretty good. So you can find out pretty quickly that this facility was, or well, one of its underlying goals was in attempts at artificial intelligence via an alternative method, because, as you know, it asserts any attempts to make a truly sentient artificial intelligence have so far been unsuccessful. So they had intended to bypass this problem by working out how to digitize a human consciousness, as in a human pony consciousness. This, the company promised, would lead to all sorts of benefits for everyone in the world, of various vague types. But yeah, it seems that this facility was related to research into the digitization of consciousness.
Hmm. Wholesome.
You can find a lot of notices from higher up in the food chain telling people not to worry about the reports of seismic activity and claiming that they've been exaggerated, and any suggestion that it would simply be too expensive to reinforce the facility are obviously just Hearsay and untrue.
No, not great. Not terrible. Not great.
No.
Grass cutter on a body horror sci-fi mission. Ain't that nostalgic?
I mean, Grasscutter has a bit of a weird sense of deja vu and starts looking for the priest.
Like,
I know she's out there.
But yes, so there isn't really any reports as to the details of how successful they are or were with this digitization stuff. Though there was references to a core of the facility where all of this was kind of being implemented, and you see brief parts of conversation about how it was intended to be a kind of like a replacement for some sort of telepathic communication grid, allowing people to communicate with each other using only their thoughts and a very complicated cybernetic implant. Via using this network that they'd created. Though they found out that the range was really quite short, and so they were testing using large relays to extend the signal some as much as they could. They
Oh
also
yeah,
find that some
can
of
we
the first-
identify how long ago this was?
I would say I don't actually have a specific date, so I'll say a couple of years ago. It wasn't like a huge amount of time ago, but it has been here for some time, so like between 2 to 5 years or so. You also find out that the neural implant that you found, the Twisties group found in the researches, was not created here. They were actually supplied by corporate, and that they were basically, the researchers here were essentially given a black box and told to work out a way to implant it in people's heads and have it work. And the main problem with that was that it was consuming a strangely large amount of power for a neural implant. And so the challenge was, how the hell do we generate power inside someone's skull? And then there's a load of technical jargon after that. Basically complaining about these idiots up in corporate who have no idea what they're talking about, giving them orders. A tale since time immemorial. Oh yeah, so you find a bit of corporate bullshit ruins the day. It really does. It ruined these guys' day.
What year is this again?
2077.
I kind of fluffed it to 2074, about
Yeah, that's fine.
4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, something like that. 3-4 years ago. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Well,
Twist just gets a text. No, I won't.
No.
Do we want to check the second account as well?
You certainly can.
while you guys do that, Raniskar's just gonna go up the next door and start pressing buttons, because God knows, it's probably 3 doors to the next place.
Ranaskar's going to deal with a couple more of the superfluous doors. Right, you know what? Fucking. There we go.
Oh, by the way, can we search the bodies?
You certainly can. You find the remains of miscellaneous personal effects that you can't really identify very well, and more of those key cards.
I'll take the key card.
Certainly. This guy over here has it. Who's S again? That'd be
Santana.
Santana. Oh, of course. Yeah, and he got thrown off because he was purple, but then again. Anyway, doesn't matter. So are you checking the other system or just the other body, Santander?
I'm just gonna do both. and see if I can find anything that's like new, that's like not on the other system. Any
Yep,
new
so you find
information?
like a key card. It has access to the same intranet places and also this guy's emails. There's basically some more background information. You find out that some people were complaining about the ethical implications of some of the work they were doing, and then people were being replied with, "Oh, they're all volunteers, it's fine." And some people saying, "Ah, we're not sure if it's fine." There was some more complaints about how the security team was withdrawn without any explanation. They couldn't figure out why that was, so the general consensus was, I mean, it's a secret facility, it's probably fine. Nobody knows where we are anyway. Yeah, a lot of complaints about corporate and the guys in here feeling kind of abandoned. But, you know, this was all talked down by the upper management lot.
Wait, who runs ClearTech again?
The ClearTech is one of the big companies.
Oh, okay.
So, a dragon. Oh wait, no, this isn't Shadowrun.
Radiscar just kind of has that confused look with like the asynchronous blink.
So, is there anything else in here that we can scavenge?
Scavenge, well, there's the computers. Some of them are intact. They will have some value, but not really a huge amount.
Mark them, I guess, and note that there may be some corporate secrets locked up in those emails.
Oh yeah, the actual files on the computers will probably be more valuable than the computers themselves, perhaps unsurprisingly.
So we can mark them as we can mark
worth
them as
a bit of money. Yes.
Okay. How do we do that? Or you're just keeping track?
You've just been keeping track here. You've said them, and then I take a note, and then it's Arthur's problem.
All right.
After that.
All right, Ranistar, press the button, or have you already?
Oh yeah, he's already pressed 2 buttons.
Yeah.
We went ahead and revealed the next 3 doors because I thought there's a lot of superfluous doors and they have no purpose, so might as well just fucking get them out of the way. So this door here, it actually has a little slot for you to slide a keycard. If only you had found some. Oh wait.
2 of us do. And we
I
do
slide the keycard in.
Okay, yeah, let's have Grass Cutter do his.
Sure. It beeps, and it seems to accept it, and the door slowly starts to slide open. Oh, it's a keyboard, right. I thought that was like some kind of horrifying eating noise. So,
Revealing more doors!
more doors! Yes, oh, there we go, right. I was using the wrong tool.
One does not simply walk through more doors.
I was gonna go for the same joke. But I was gonna say, one does not simply go into more doors.
This'll just take a quick second. I should really have, like, done the smart thing and worked out, like, or done it with the, what's it called, advanced lighting stuff so that all this could be done beforehand. But oh well, it's fine.
Wonderful doors.
I walk in and look around. Oh yeah.
Place needs some
It looks
Roombas.
kind of a mess in here.
I am
What
not
do you think,
touching that blood stain.
There needs some Roombas in here.
Yeah,
Plod up to the...
I examine the blood-stained corner.
The bloodstained corner. Ah, makes you nostalgic. Probably, you fucking psycho.
Yeah, it reminds me of something.
So, yeah, this appears to be some sort of laboratory, probably of a medical variety. And there seems to be a bit of a mess. Quite a bit of blood and some bodies that are not quite as intact as the ones you've been finding so far. It was hard to tell what might have killed the other ones. These ones appear to be missing parts. In many cases, missing parts of their heads as well. It is a little bit horrifying.
Okay, does Buck take 1 concentration damage because of the what do you call this? The bourgeois perk, was it?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the traits.
A -1 to the concentration.
Yeah, it's not damage. It's just
Oh, yeah. -1 concentration when you're dirty, and not +1 spirit checks in environments of high class. I mean, it would be a high class environment if it wasn't for all the death.
I mean, as long as you stay clean, you're fine.
Also, as long as I haven't been dirty yet.
Yeah, so you don't get the -1 concentration because you personally aren't dirty. You don't get a +1 to spirit checks though, because this is not really a classy environment. Santander and/or Ranaskar, make me a perception check.
Okay. Yay! I did it.
Wow, you did. You can hear movement up ahead to the this way. Just before you round the corner, I figured. And Santander, you can hear movement slightly better, but you know, it's about the same, really.
Maybe let's take a step back and try to hide.
What's
I was
going
just-
on?
Before you've moved forward, I'm just saying, there is movement. Just you don't walk right out into the middle of the corridor.
By the way, are the terminals by the bloodstains working, or are they just dead?
The ones at the bloodstains seem pretty badly damaged. There are a lot of, miscellaneous storage areas around here, lockers, controls for things that don't seem to be present. This
can I-
was a fully functioning lab.
Can I check the lockers real quick?
Sure, give me a processing check.
Yeah, same here.
Same again.
1 success.
Oh.
No success.
You don't really seem to find anything interesting or valuable here. You're not quite sure what value these would have, really. Right, yeah, so you guys down below can hear some movement. And I'll just do some revealies.
Whoops, didn't mean to.
Oh, wait, no. We'll just start there and... In fact, I'll just... Oh wait, no, I need to go to the layer and do the thing with the layers. I should leave these convention discords. I keep getting constant messages and I honestly don't care. But I'm still in them because maybe I will care one day, but no, I won't. It's spoiler. Yeah, I'm just doing a quick bit of revealing. Around the corner, which you haven't really looked around, but a bit of fucking context for you. Are you on the right layer? Did I put you on the map layer? No. Why are you
Okay. At Santander's behest, I creep around the corner, creep and look around the corner.
Cool.
I'm assuming you're pointing me to where the sounds were coming from, right?
Yeah.
Okay, where were the sounds coming from?
This way.
Okay, so I'm gonna creep around this corner and look.
Give me a stealth check, because the looking part is easy. It's the not getting seen part that's more difficult.
Average roll.
That's pretty stealthy. Ooh. You can see an icy pone standing around, shuffling in no particular direction.
Where is he?
Oh, of course, you guys can. I forgot about the jank. Anyway, let me just draw a shape. So I thought since I didn't move them, I just put them from the GM layer onto the token layer, that it would be fine, but that's clearly not how this works. So there. Just check and put them on the
MS Paint Adventures.
yeah, basically.
Are they looking in our direction?
This one seems to just be kind of looking at this door. You
Hmm.
can hear more noises coming from here. Well, both directions, all directions really, in this general vicinity.
Wait, so there is more.
From what you can tell, yes.
Well, I do my usual song and dance of trying to lunge at it and take it out before it notices me.
Okay, I believe that would be their perception against your attack.
That is
So, yeah.
correct.
Yeah, so if you make an attack roll, I mean, it's don't even know why I'm rolling. You can lunge over to it and stab it in a very similar way to the one you did before. And it is killed dead. These don't seem particularly tough. It's not like I wasn't expecting you to just stealth kill everyone. But yeah, that one goes down with, well, not so much ease, but Grasscutter is skilled enough that he's able to get in and disable them with his knife.
You know, if in the future, if I am willing to grant you that if I'm running at them through their line of sight, maybe that isn't stealth kill, actually.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, well, probably the best thing you guys have done is not bring anyone with rigs or extensive cybernetics, because that would have been hilarious.
Oh yes,
If
I
people
was
had listened to that.
muted because I was cheering. Yeah, Rhinoscar snorts, calls Grasscutter a show off, and goes to check out the other door.
Does a little flourish with his knife. And smiles.
Can I identify what kind of noises this is making?
You can just hear general moving around noises, brushing against metal.
Assuming
they're quite
those are
quiet.
icy bones that are kind of trapped inside this little counter.
That seems to be, yes.
Zombies in the cupboard.
Don't open
Someone
that
said-
inside.
Oh yeah, it'd be nice if you could set them on fire.
Don't dead open inside. This must be
Don't-
the medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
Of course, it doesn't.
Is
like
there?
powder.
Wait, does the cabinet look flammable?
They're quite heavy steel doors on either side.
Okay.
Oh, those things can be salvaged.
Salvage the doors. Now, I was about to.
Okay, what about
Reveal
this
that.
door?
Yeah.
Do
When you open this door,
Well, Vanaskar was opening this one, but there are two icy bones inside, who are in this case played by blue circles, because if I should make one a different color.
they're white.
The White Walkers.
Can I just close the door again? Like
I was going to say make like a reflex check, but I think if your immediate response is to close the door again, I'll say yes.
Okay.
This is like a Shaun of the Dead moment.
Just open the door. It's like, okay, close. Maybe, perhaps not. Yeah, just close the door. turn around and is like, okay. So should I just chuck a grenade in there? You know, it seems like a good candidate for a barbecue in there.
Sounds reasonable.
Can't you just sneeze
Jesus
at
Christ,
them or
how
something?
horrifying.
That's it. If I throw a grenade in there, it basically can't miss.
That's very true. There's a chance that they might have, well, they might try to push through as you throw a grenade. Probably shouldn't be giving you hints.
Huh?
Ranaskar, this is your common sense speaking.
I've never listened to you. You're boring. I'm going to prepare a grenade, open the door, chuck it in.
Okay, sure. So you open the door, and you have a grenade prepared.
Yeah.
I guess you would do a throwing check just to see how badly it misses.
In case it bounces back and hits me. Because I'm not like yanking it, I'm just kind of dropping
Chucking it in.
Yeah, effectively. It's just, you know, it's it's when you've got 5 body but 2 precision and no points in throwing. It's like you should got distance to get out, you can't hit anything.
Oh yeah, where is it you're aiming?
Like there, kind of thing.
Okay. Make a throwing check.
2 successes. Oh yeah. That is
I
customarily
think
enough
that's
to
enough.
hit a square.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's enough to hit a square, so it probably won't just bounce off their forehead straight back into your face.
Yes, that would be
Um,
sub-ideal.
What's the radius of a grenade? Grenade.
It's
3 by 3.
I mean, basically, I don't think there's anything in the system that has a radius of other than like 3.
Yeah,
It's
radius
just
3.
A 3 by 3 square. Which,
Alright, so like
yes,
that, or
Yeah, which one I would consider radius 1, by the way.
I know. People tell me this every single fucking time radius comes up. I know I gotta fix it.
It's just no, I was correcting Backwiser. I didn't. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No. Radius 3 is what's written on the
Yeah,
Okay,
document.
okay.
Yeah, and that is what's, you know, if you go to the appendix, that is what the current definition of radius 3 means.
in fairness, at the start of the grenade section, it does say grenades all affect a 3 by 3 square around a central tile, which is very clear cut. But anyway, that aside, you drop a grenade in there, and you close the door again, or just kind of fucking watch the chunky salsa?
I'm just gonna close the door again.
Okay, I'm going to give them a chance to react, because I am a kind GM to my monsters.
My monsters.
That'd be... No, that's 4 roll. No, that's an R. Wow.
Oh no.
So one of them... So, the light blue one doesn't react in time. The other one does, however, and shuffles out of the area just as the grenade goes off. So you catch one of them in the area, but you can't really see the effects because the door's closed.
Ramaskar just kind of like dusts his hands off and goes like, "Problem solved."
Everyone else just hears a muffled thud.
It's okay. I solved the problem.
This is horrifying.
Yay, applause.
Ready for the applause.
I mean, it's a good thing it's a blast door.
This is exactly what it's made for. Blast.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do
So
I
anyway.
do I hear anything past this door?
Yes, more shuffling.
Ah, great.
The dig part 2, aka
Why?
harassing for fun and profit.
One of you demolition experts wanna get on it?
Twisty, that's you. But you know what? Just check if the door could be opened in the first place.
Okay, I'm gonna check if the door is locked.
This doesn't appear to be locked. It's one of those really exotic swing doors that opens in the middle and rotates along its outward axis. They're usually called double doors. But it doesn't seem
Are
to
they
even have a
locked?
locking mechanism. So,
Are they locked mechanically?
no. Pretty sure you could just give it a shove and open it.
That's on you.
Up to you how you want to deal with it.
You
I
still
can
have
do
one of
that.
them.
Ed Cutter.
Yeah, I'm courting Twisty into doing it.
Okay.
C4 is not anti-personnel ordnance.
Yes, it is.
Depends how tough the personnel is.
Or it depends how many personnel you want to take out in one go.
I'm just imagining you guys leaving, and then it's like the Metal Gear Solid trailer, where just the entire base explodes, one C4 at a time.
Yep. You know
No,
what?
but wait. Before you set a C4 in that, check if there's anything valuable in there.
What, in the underground med lab? Nah.
Mm, that is good point.
Everyone here get out of the line of sight and have Grass open it, like try to stealth open the door.
That would be possible to do, since he seems to be on a roll in terms of his stealth rolls today.
Okay. I carefully open the door to see if I can peek through and assess how many threats are inside.
Okay, give us a stealth check.
I will. 5 successes.
Just this is why this grass cutter has obviously got something to prove. So yeah, that is just for the sake of academic vigorousness. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll just reveal the whole room because I might as well. Well, almost the whole room if you hadn't fucked up. The blue circle is an icy boy. You can't see the real one because Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
A
Well,
chilly lad.
I would like to lunge at the zombie, and if you still like, I don't know, is it turned towards me or like?
It seems to have its head against the wall. You're not quite sure why.
Okay, so I just casually sneak behind it and attempt to slit its throat.
Sure, that would be an attack against its perception. Also, Buckminster, language. He just works here. Well, okay, academic again. This one just seems to be kind of contemplating this wall with intenseness.
So that wasn't a zombie. He was just hungover.
Yeah, this is actually just Dave. He got lost again.
I'd like to check the lockers.
Sure. Give me a processing check.
Meh.
I'm loving these processing checks, I gotta say. Again, it seems like miscellaneous medical tech. You're not really sure if there's anything of value in here.
Can I do a processing check as well?
Sure. There's a lot of fucking blood everywhere, so you know, mind the floor.
Slightly better.
Yeah, again, there appears to be a lot of blood, a lot of miscellaneous frozen bits of stuff that you hope is just like ice, but probably isn't. It seems that from what you can tell, these rooms were used for various types of surgery, though much of the actual furniture and tools to do all that has been gone. But they've left behind a lot of blood stains.
If I might ask, what is this corner thing?
That's just a piece of wall.
Also, the whole thing is wall. It's solid.
Yeah, inefficient use of space.
It's like a bulkhead or something.
Oh,
My inner architect is just, what the fuck?
Maybe
Just-
there's a supporting pillar in there.
just out of academic interest, what is the state of that body I recently made unalive, aside from like the wounds I've obviously inflicted on it?
Almost identical, oddly so, to the other ones that you found that have been in fairly good condition, other than being frozen and dead. They show signs of, decay, but not much because they have been frozen down here. I probably should have mentioned more that it is really fucking cold down here, though presumably y'all are fine with that, what with the sun having been gone for 40 years.
I mean, you
So,
are
you know.
going around with a walking space heater, so it's fine.
There is also Raniska. Just stand next to him if he gets uncomfortable, it's fine.
Mhm.
He can't help you with the body horror, though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Um,
As much as he tries. I mean, he has a point. He has a point in rally. So
Yes. So, yeah, it looks like these guys are all very similar to the ones, even up on the surface. The ones on the up on the surface were in worse shape. They have marks on their heads, where they've obviously, presumably, been implanted by something. But aside from that, are in fairly good health. You found a number of dead ones that seem to be completely dead, and they are usually in various states of disrepair. The ones who are up and moving around are in good condition.
Okay, Twisty
Um,
wants to listen to this door. If there's
Make a
anything
perception check.
Perception.
Four successes. You hear a really faint hissing, but aside from that, nothing. It's a constant noise. It's not like a fucking snake, probably.
Could be something. Could be a gas leak or something.
Oh, they told me about this during the immigration process, that if I hear gas leaks, I should like go in somewhere else, or I might accidentally ignite them. So
Yes.
That's hilarious and tragic. Tragilarious.
Well, let's get this door open and see for ourselves. Okay, so
I would like to mention I have a way to like breathe in anaerobic environments. So
Yeah, I also have an atmospheric mask.
I have neither of those things. Is the door locked?
No, it's another one of those swing doors. The only thing holding it shut are the big rubber seals, but if you push it hard enough, you can probably open it. It's one of those Archaeotech swinging doors.
This door seems to be sealed, and there is a hiss coming from the other side of it. Maybe let's open that one last.
I don't know. Buck and me could check it out.
What about this though?
Oh, there were some dudes behind there, and then I threw a grenade in, and now it's fine. It should be fine.
Okay, I try to open this door then. This blast door.
Okay.
There's a guy right in front of it, by the way.
We
Door slides open,
we can't see that.
Oh right, yeah, you guys don't see it. Yeah. Okay.
and you get what might be one of the best right hooks you've ever seen to your face, or you know, your
dodge.
mid.
I got 3 dodge.
So that'd be initiative.
Oh,
Pip.
yeah. One of the best hooks I've ever seen, and I still dodge it.
I know, right? It's terrible. I'll just add this guy. One of them looks a bit more shrapnelled than the other. Let me just grab another one. Where are they? Here they are.
I'm gonna want my money back on those grenades.
They do
Sorry.
a body damage, don't they?
Yes.
Yes, but they didn't. though.
Wait, do I need to break initiative with the 2 IG points?
I suppose so, yeah. Well, actually, Grasscutter and Twist will have to roll again, and so will everyone else except Santander.
Oh, right.
Wait,
Yeah.
why except me?
Sorry, except Ranaskar.
Yeah. I'm just going last no matter what happens. You know, I'm gonna get a snack. I'll be back.
Okay, so beat that, Twisty. That's what I thought. Just seem to be getting faster and faster.
Did I put it in? 8? Nope. 7.1.
Well, since it punched me already, do I still get my extra action at the start of combat, or?
Yeah, you'd still get an action. He seems aware of you, though.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm still gonna cut it to pieces. Watch.
Naturally.
1.
This is your last resort.
4 successes.
Yep, and I have the press my advantage ability, whatever that's called. I actually forgot already. By the time we get to this mission,
That is enough to hit him with a stabby.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, I actually didn't. Okay. Well, I believe it's still my to press. It's still my precision plus melee -1, right?
Yes,
Or how is it now? Okay, so that's 6 dice now.
I believe so.
So successes against dodge. Does it succeed?
Against- It does not.
Oh, okay. Well, still, I still get to stab it again because now it's my turn. 3 successes.
That is enough.
Okay, I'm gonna try to press again.
Okay. We get a little two.
Why?
Grasscutter is doing something. He's just riffing over there. He's making progress, stabbing fuck out of this zombie. But you know the fancy stuff doesn't seem to be taking very well. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that is the end of my turn.
Cool. It is Twist's turn, and the camera moved all the way back to the start. So Twist's token is. I should move everyone's token down. God damn it, roll 20. Why are you such a janky piece of shit? Okay. Twist moves over. Excuse me. Push that fix for the issue and things should be back to normal. Well, let me try closing the window and then reopening it.
Acute lead poisoning with assault rifle.
Okay, I've refreshed the page. I suggest everyone else do so as well. 3 successes, that is enough to hit, but give me just a moment.
Oh, it appears the tokens have moveth. Yay!
All right.
Yay!
Goodbye, sketchy piece of crap. I'll miss you.
Yay. Right. Which one is it
Straight
you're
there.
shooting, Twist?
I believe the one I damaged.
The same
Yeah, the one you
Okay.
got.
They get rat-a-tat-tatted and are fucking shot dead. Kaboom. Congratulation. It was their turn, but they are dead. So it's now Buck's turn.
All right. I will try to respond as well. Is that other icy pone still alive?
Yeah, he's still there. He's a little bit straggly. So
And I will also attempt to shoot it with my rifle.
Oh wait, I don't need to draw it anymore. I can actually just put it on.
Oh my god!
Just move all this shit over here.
Question: I have those enhanced glasses that, like, it has the zoom in. It has a clause that says acts as a scope.
Okay.
So what exactly? What kind of buff do I get from the gun? Do I get a +1 in anything?
That scope is +1 to hit at a particular range. You are way too close for it to be useful.
Okay. So I'm just gonna shoot it with my standard roll, I guess.
Yes.
Which is a roll 4. Oh wait, no. I do roll 4. Yeah, I shoot the other pony
Successes.
with my shock
Cut
rifle,
down.
so it deals shock damage.
Ah, it does shock damage as well. Very nice. So, is that different to the shock pistol, or how does it vary?
It deals the same damage as a shock pistol, the same type of damage as a shock pistol. It's just that it's an automatic weapon,
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
which I don't know how does that work. In
Automatic weapons, if you don't move, you can shoot them twice.
Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah,
did
he's
move,
moved
so
over
I
to his-
only shot once. Yeah.
So it's done a pew, and I'm just checking. Is shock damage still +1 damage to heavily cybernetics? Or when it's plus damage equal to your withdrawal?
It deals stamina damage.
Yeah, press it plus stamina.
I see, okay.
Oh, it shuts down your gizmos on your exosuits.
I see. Excellent. Well, he takes fucking doozy job. There you go. Another piece of damage, and the shock damage definitely seems to have some effect on him. He kind of juggers in place. He is not a happy boy. On top of being an icy zombie, getting shot at by some rude person. Santander's turn.
Can I like? How does move and tackling work? Can you if you tackle, can you like enhance the like? Could you with tackle move more than 6 spaces? How does it work?
Tackle. Let's see. Lunge your opponent, having moved at least 2 squares, you knock the enemy prone and may attempt to capitalize.
Because I'm not in range for like 6 spaces, so I cannot like.
Yeah, you're out of range for that.
Yeah, you would need to
Okay.
be within 6.
Yeah, okay, it's kind of useless because I can't really do body damage. I don't want to waste a spell on it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna concede my turn.
That's fair enough.
You could get into cheating range.
Sorry, what?
You could get into the cheerleader range.
It's okay. It's fine. If it has any AOE, like I'm chilling.
This is like JoJo, you can cheerlead from any range.
Yay!
That is your stand ability.
Word. So, Icy Pone 2 seems unhappy. It looks at you, Grasscutter, and you feel a weird tinkle in your leg, but it is just a leg, so it doesn't actually do anything. He's going to step up and try to give you the best right hook you've ever seen. I'll keep putting a 4 in there. I mean, but still, lots of 4s. Wow, amazing. And he just fucking whiffs like a chump.
Well, still doesn't connect.
Ranaskar.
Okay. If I shoot fire breath from here, will Twisty be
Off the line.
singed gears?
You know, I think technically no, but I'm not sure.
Steamed broccoli. Because there is
Here's
a
broccoli bone.
slight traffic jam in here.
It might be. I think it would be a case of he has cover against the attack.
Oh yeah, it's this. And considering I only roll 4 dice for that, it's maybe not the best idea. I could. That would use my action rather than because I could launching step, but the ceiling is probably. You know what? That just sounds like an incredibly Ranaskar thing to do. I'm going to try and cast launching step to jump over and like go into the back of them and probably wang my head on the ceiling. There isn't a roll for that. It's just a spell. But you can do with. I will probably you can do with that what you will. As far as will probably wang my head on the ceiling.
I'd say make an athletics check relating to the severity of any ceiling or wangingness going on.
I forgot to include the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes though.
4 successes in an effort of you do some expert acrobatic shit while up in the air.
That's athletics, not acrobatics. You said athletics. Did you mean acrobatics?
I don't think acrobatics is in this setting. Oh wait, no, it is. It's the perception thing. No, I did actually mean athletics because it is an athletic thing that he's doing. Yeah. Anyway, my point is that just by being skilled in jumping, you managed to get behind him without smashing yourself into the ceiling.
Okay, and that was my turn action. So now, yeah, Ranaskar is just behind him now.
There's some fragments on the floor. You're not sure of what. Anyway, Grasscutter.
I stab it.
Wow, you fail. Well, he had to fail a roll sometime, I guess.
Wait, so they actually have a dodge of 3?
3s have been hitting, 2s are not.
Okay. Interesting. So fairly quick zombos.
What the fuck?
What is this?
Cap, was this you? It was you. Excellent.
I saw people asking for a spider tank emoji in the chat, so I threw on the get stick bug to song.
I see. Anyway, Twist's turn. You get the impression this guy is furiously trying to psychically hack you, but is not having much luck. You're gonna aim upwards at the guy's head, the guy with the dragon standing behind him. It's just gonna be funny. What could possibly go wrong?
I mean,
Just gonna
Ramnaskar
add
can
it in.
survive this, right? He's scaled up to shit.
I didn't want to completely skip that.
wrong moment.
What could possibly go wrong with firing full auto at a guy who?
Hold on. Let's try this again.
Oh dear.
Ooh, okay. Well, that's gonna be a hit and a miss, right?
Yes, that is a hit and a miss, which is about as expected, really, from full auto fire. So you hit the guy, and then Ranaskar has a hail of bullets whiz by him, and miraculously not hit him.
Cool, I guess.
Because the miss was, I was gonna roll with if they'd rolled a 2 because it was a cover thing. Anyway, doesn't matter. Point is, this guy goes down like a sack of bricks because he's just been gunned the fuck down by a midget with an assault rifle.
Ranaskar is kind of annoyed that he's like, I specifically did not barbecue you, and you go and shoot at me. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that was probably a little bit stressful, just having bullets wang past you into the wall, sending little chips of steel everywhere. Oh well, steel anyway.
Look around for some shrapnel from the grenade I threw in earlier. See if I can find the receipt.
Just in with the shrapnel. Make a processing check.
Okay.
No, you didn't find one.
This is such a weird session that like all RP is basically in the text channel.
I blame Twist, but I'm fine with this.
Actually dead.
Yeah, I'm also blaming Twist.
So anyway, shall we investigate this door while
Yeah,
we're here,
Next door.
or is this a door as well?
Yeah, that is also a door. I didn't reveal it properly.
That's where the hissing was, wasn't it?
That's just a line. Hold on. Polygon reveal. Yes, there we go.
Ranaskar is also going to get very distracted with this door. even though we know where it goes.
It opens without too much complaint into a room with lots of blood, dead bodies, and shit.
Don't like me.
But yeah, these two doors seem to lead into the same chamber, from what you can tell.
What's up behind door number 336?
Move these guys out of the way. Oh yeah, and I was going to reveal that too. Reveal. It's a corridor, and then shock horror. A door. Wait, that didn't work properly. There we go.
Are these are there terminals here again?
Oh yes, I just keep forgetting to draw them on. Wait, I don't need to draw them on. I can actually use the the icons. Now that we're no longer in jank session, which I'm sad to see it go, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm still going around with my drawing on my face.
This is fine.
It is slightly misaligned though, and keeps doing so every time Radiskar just slowly escaping the token. Okay.
Graniskar's aura leaves.
Shakes with excitement.
It's just, he starts emitting light from vibrating so hard.
Okay, so while they're looking at that, Radiskar is just going to carelessly open this door because
This seems like a completely sensible thing to do. Also, how are dragons with gases?
I mean, you're going to have to narrow that down.
Well, generally just gas, acid vapors.
I mean, there is nothing particularly special.
Excellent. I believe this would technically be an attack against Ranaskar's resistance. Let me just... Amazing.
0 successes.
So, Ranaskar, you managed not to get a big lung full of acid, which is probably a good thing. But you can see that there appears to be some glass cylinders coming out of that wall there. One of them is leaking onto the... Well, one of them has been smashed open, and one of them is leaking onto the ground. And whenever the drops hit the ground, there's a hissing, and it kind of starts to bubble a little bit. And the tiles have been eaten away underneath that. And a lot of it is vaporizing up into the air as well.
Yeah.
You somehow managed to not breathe it in.
And all Ranaskar is getting from that is a nice citrusy scent.
Oh yeah, it smells really fucking clean in here. But that might just be the fucking acid, like bleach.
See, just opens the door. It's just like neat.
Is that body on the GM layer? No.
Do we know if he
Can I-
has? Do we know if he has to like
can Twitch
repeat?
and I... sorry, go ahead.
Do we know if he has to like repeat the roll or?
Well, I
Like-
haven't said anything about how I reacted to it, so I was just like,
Yeah,
No,
like,
I mean, like,
anything, yeah.
I mean,
neat.
does him not getting them that he's like just immune or something, or would he like need to re-roll every round?
I would imagine he would note that the air in here feels uncomfortable to breathe. Kind of stings a bit, but
Did
it
not take
hasn't
damage.
injured you yet.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't like that. Gonna back out of here. There's some shinies in there though.
Are there?
Why is everyone panicking? I opened the door. I think it smells really clean in there. Uncomfortable.
Okay,
clean.
Buck would put on his atmospheric mask right away.
Sensible.
I have how many charges? Okay, it has how many charges on it?
An atmospheric mask.
Free.
This is charge.
3 charges, each charge is 15 minutes. I have it active.
Oh yeah, I mean that's enough for this scene.
Okay. Let me just mark that.
But yeah, there's a kind
I-
of like slightly green mist on the ceiling that's just kind of flowing out into the hall and dissipating slowly. Now that it has some extra room to expand into.
I have with the mask on. Oh, do I feel a burning sensation on my skin?
Not immediately. You might do in about 10 to 15 minutes. If you've ever used really strong cleaning chemicals
Yeah.
and got some on your skin, it's going to be kind of like that. The most dangerous thing is to breathe it in, which you are not currently doing.
Okay. I have it right now. And can I investigate this room?
You certainly can. You can make a
Perception. Perception, right?
perception. Yeah.
Perception, and I do have a. I will zoom and enhance with my glasses. So that
Sure.
gives a +1.
Okay.
What is my perception?
4 successes. That's quite good. So, you can obviously see a very dead person, loads of bloodstains on medical-looking consoles, and this storage area for. Well, you can't really identify what they are by sight, other than the fact that at least some of them are highly reactive. There is kind of. Oh, well, actually, no. Before you put the mask on, you might have sensed a smell of kind of decay and rot, or, like really advanced mold. Basically, things seem to have gone a bit bad in here. These cylinders have not been moved along with everything else. But beyond that, it's hard to say what they actually are.
Are they
Probably
valuable?
valuable, though. You expect so.
I am, for now, it's too much of a hazard. I don't have any PPE on other than my winter gear. Or, well, like the usual clothing that, you wear. Nothing thermally protective, but I don't have anything.
Is not pleased.
So I will just mark it for storage.
That's understandable. The salvage teams will probably be able to bring in equipment and deal with this. And then that will probably go towards getting you paid. Paul is pleased with your sensibleness.
Paul will remember this.
And I will tell Ranaskar, please don't do that again.
What? Open doors? Because that's going to be kind of hard.
No. Just there was acid in that thing.
Oh, okay.
Ranaskar is just enjoying his slightly clean lungs.
Honestly, I'm surprised that you didn't die from the acid.
Well, dragons, awesome. Yeah.
Surprisingly hard to kill.
Some species have all the luck.
Twist, make a perception check.
Right,
Oh, that
Twist.
door. Right, I was going to say. I think you've already made a perception check, so I'll just say, fuck it. You could hear shuffling around in there.
Shuffling around.
Yeah.
Should it maybe require fire?
Do you want to clean house?
Well, I mean, we don't want the salvage team dealing with that.
That would be a bit
Okay.
tragic.
Let's
All right.
try to not
Ranaskar, you
damage
take
the.
point.
Yeah,
Start
I'll-
opening that door.
Let's try not to damage the surrounding area. Anyway, yeah.
So how do we open this?
It looks like there is a console on the side that Twist was on, or you can just heft it up from this side.
I mean, we have them surrounded here. We could just.
Come out with your hands up. But yeah, you have the
I say
opportunity.
we just I say we just surround it and someone opens it with the
Beat the shit
console on
out of
both sides.
Is there a console on the outside?
No. One on the inside controls both.
Okay, just open both doors.
When you're ready.
Ready as we'll ever be.
Oh wait, it's twist. Opening in
Oh,
3.
not here. 2, 1.
Blep. It is Icepone.
Oh no.
It would go to initiative, but actually, there's already an Icepone on initiative.
Wait, do we
So
get
we
a
start
surprise round?
We start with
Actually,
Graston.
it is quite surprised, so you get a round to knock the fuck out of it.
I certainly get a surprise action.
Yeah, Grasscutter does anyway because he's the stab man.
Yep. First stab successful.
That is
Follow
one
up
stab.
stab unsuccessful.
This is in line with projections.
Yep. Anyway, now goes my first turn. unless Twisty wants to roll for the initiative, I will roll the 2 this time. Twisty? Oh, Twisty goes first this time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Twist. Are you gonna light up Ranaskar again?
Well, he's not directly behind the Zambo this time.
No. But I get the impression Ranaskar will feel the bullets passing by again.
So light it up, light it up, he's on fire. Directly.
This poor dragon just fucking getting lit up by their friends. Oh well, one specific friend.
At this rate, I think friend is a strong word.
Oh dear. If Ranaskar had been directly behind them, I'd have been tempted to say roll an attack again for that 2, but he's not, so probably not getting shot. You just end up spraying beside the dragon.
The frowny Dargan face.
Pew, 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 and not hitting the Iceburn, who is very distraught. Cutter.
Well, it's watch and learn. This is how you do it.
And
I'm actually
Oh my
gonna,
God,
you
he
know what?
actually did
I'm
it.
actually gonna spend stamina on this one because I might actually land the second hit this time.
come on, RNGesus.
Ah!
Yes, the prophecy has been foretold. Buck or Santander, did you do the roll-off thing? Do you want
Yes.
to? Are you bothered?
No, we have not rolled off. Would you like to?
I've rolled a
He's
2.
rolled the 7.2.
Oh,
Roll
he's
yourself
rolled
the dice.
2. Let me just roll
A 3. Oh, Buckminster goes.
Please,
Yeah.
just hit it. Please.
Put the poor thing out of its misery.
move, and I will shoot once.
Again, right past the third.
Hey,
friendly
I
bird.
moved to a slightly less to a slightly more oblique angle away from Rannis.
Ranaskar kind of can't win here. He's so far down in the turn order.
All right, I am shooting once. Okay.
That is enough to hit it and take it down. My chest fucking hurts all of a sudden. Hopefully I won't die. Obviously, it's just in sympathetic magic.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Onwards and upwards.
Ranascar is kind of annoyed and is just gonna like stomp off and try another door out of spite.
Oops. Oh, that one is fused shut because I forgot to get a fucking put.
I mean, it is the edge of the map. I imagine he'll just like bang on it a couple of times and then just give up.
Yeah, there's you open the door. There's an impenetrable black void. It seems completely solid.
It's a loading screen that doesn't resolve, so you have to
Alt F4.
yeah, you have to force close the game and restart it from the previous save point.
Can we open this door with the things, with the consoles?
The key cards, yes, you would require a key card. However,
I have
you
a
have
key card.
like 3 of them.
I'm here.
The fucking
Wonderful.
screaming toad.
I have one. Does he have one?
Uh,
I think
Yeah, Santander has one, Buck has one, and Cutter has one too.
Yep.
You're all fucking kitted out with keys. I should put less of them in these missions. Anyway, let me close that.
You mean cheated out?
I mean, you can always go all Doom on us and have different key cards.
What? Well, this is the same room, so I'm just gonna do. Actually, no, not quite. Then
Yeah.
Are those relays still operational?
This one is not. It looks to be in a very similar situation to the last one you came across. Also, it's not confused. It's kind of half tipped into a, well, looks like another rail line. There's another tunnel that's been collapsed in.
Where's all these
We
rail
mark it
lines
for
going?
salvage.
Dirk layer. That guy's there as well, but he's kind of dead. Don't know why he was on the GM layer.
Yeah, I searched the room.
My
Well,
fucking chest really hurts for some reason. Ugh. Make a perception check.
My guy, you might want to get out of here.
There's been a rogue fucking AI.
I noticed that I seem to be in a room of some sort.
You're not
Are
sure
you
if
the
it
only
counts
one
as a
doing
room
the
since
perception?
there's a tunnel. I mean, whoever, you can do it if you like. Twist is also aware that they are in a room.
I shall try to roll for perception as well.
Well, that's slightly better than me, since I apparently was not even sure.
Buck is actually paying attention. And so, in this room here, we've got another crash relay, a dead fellow up at the north, and what look like a set of, well, hollow cylindrical holes in the walls that lead into what appear to be like dead end pods of some sort. Kind of conspicuously empty.
Ranascar just looks inside one of them and is like, "Oh yeah, that's where I got up this morning."
Oh right,
Reminds
you
you a
live
bit.
in a sleeper, right?
Yeah.
Reminds you a bit of home in a really bad way.
Does this terminal work?
Which terminal is that? That one. It does appear to be active.
May I check it out?
Certainly. Make a processing check to get some info out of it. Or in fact, no, it would be hack, because this one isn't unlocked. Two successes. Let me get the thing that I should have had open already. Okay, yeah, so that is enough to get access to it. This appears to be a logging computer. And this is basically listing off materials coming in and going out. There's a lot of various chemicals and classified crates coming in, apparently, and some stuff going out too, mostly cybernetics and some. Well, it's listed as communications equipment, an oddly large amount of it, considering
Those
this
are the implants,
is.
aren't they?
You're not quite sure what this communications implant or communications equipment is, but they seem to have exported at least some of it from this place to somewhere. And this would be one of the rooms where things got loaded onto, well, containers and sent. It's hard to say where this tunnel might have connected to, because what with the earthquakes, it's probably been completely collapsed for quite some distance. So you're not quite sure where they're being sent to. Probably involves clear tech, one assumes, and it has unfortunate implications. But yeah,
Me, the player, is thinking, let's look at seismology data. Ranaskar is thinking, wow, I'm going to sit against this wall and look cool.
roll a check to see how cool you look. It would be charm.
Oh, yeah.
Needs work. Not really that cool.
Kind of, still kind of fuming from the last fight. Is
You just look more upset.
Again.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, no. He's just kind of embarrassed.
Aw, now this guy feels bad. Poor boy. He's just doing his best. Oh, come on, Buck.
Oh, come on.
Why would you do this?
You gotta-
Seinfeld theme.
Also, but Dragon Weekly, wouldn't that be basically Dragon Playboy?
You keep this up,
Yes,
you're gonna
exactly.
you keep this up, you're gonna have to put up with a very bad fucking dragon in here.
Just Arthur fires all of you over the comms. Except Ranaskar. He did nothing wrong.
Anyway, doors. Let's distract from the pathetic display.
When you're quite done insulting the very large dragon that you then have to share a 2x2 space with.
We don't have to.
My ancestors are smiling upon me. Imperial, can yours do the same?
So you're saying Buck is racist?
No, he has a
Very
death
rude.
wish.
Twist just finding this all hilarious.
Oh no, it's the acid. Someone help them.
It's Joker gas.
Jokes.
Joker Venom.
So anyway, is this
joke's on you.
Is this a separate terminal?
It would have the same information on it.
Okay.
Yeah, does someone want to take a look at those pods? Because like Ranskar's assessment was like, it's kind of like where I slept. So it's not
Okay.
exactly thorough investigation.
I could look at it as well.
Sure. Give me a.
Perception?
Yeah, perception.
Alright.
I'm trying to work out what like knowledge is.
Oh, you both roll
Is this
3.
the right one? So you, Buck, would note that this appears to be a receptacle for another piece of equipment that you think might be some sort of cryopod. It would enter into this from a different direction, and then the pod itself would be taken out of this kind of receptacle and presumably loaded onto something here. At the moment, it is empty. You can see there are kind of connectors on the walls that would interface with a piece of machinery, and there's sort of lines along one side that looks like where it might open into more machinery, but it's a bit hard to bit hard to say from where you are here. Torpedo tubes, yes, but the torpedoes are biological weapons.
You mean like from the Wrath of Khan?
Isn't that a coffin? I don't know. It's been a long time since I watched that movie. So yeah, you figure they were either receiving or sending something that was kept in cryopods. And quite a lot of it, considering there are dedicated ports here for it.
All right, I'll mark this for the salvage people as well, just as to what these are.
Yeah, there's probably some valuable components here to be found, which again means payment. Cryostasis pods are basically just life.
Acceptable.
Yeah, because everything is
Chess
cold.
boy. Make a perception check. Twist. Wow. Okay. So you just instinctively gain complete causal knowledge of this guy. He is a researcher of some sort. You can tell judged by the uniform. He seems to have been riddled with bullets, hence death, and is lying here frozen. You're not can't quite tell who would have shot him, but he doesn't seem to have the damage to his head that all the other zombie types have. So from what you can tell, this was literally just a guy who someone shot and left here.
What does he have on him?
He is wearing the usual lab coat. He's got a key card on him.
Give one to who doesn't have one yet.
Ranaskar and Twist, so probably give it to Twist.
Twist, get the card. Go find Ranaskar another dead body to salvage from.
Dead space. Oh, that's perfect. I should have thought of that.
Wait, he has? Oh, she has? Who does this? Santander has one,
Yeah.
Grass has one, I have one. Oh, give one to Ranaskar.
So this is where Ranaskar is just gonna show up next to Twisty like the dog with the Ushanka, just going like that's our card, thank you.
Yes, this one, the card seems less bleached than the other ones. You can make out that there was something written on here and a picture of the guy. Looks very similar to the guy on the floor. But other than that, he doesn't seem to have any weapons on him, or if he did, they're gone. Not quite sure what he was doing here. I mean, well, in this fucking corner.
Does the guy look like he's got the skull implant on him?
No. His head is completely intact, other than, his face from the bullet holes.
How did this happen?
Wonderful. I say doors.
Doors.
Can we open?
I'll just use the key cards, I guess. Use yours.
Certainly can.
Keycard use.
Okay. So this one here slides open slowly, and the second it cracks open, on the floor, you can immediately feel a huge gust of freezing air, and hear a large amount of moving air.
Ooh.
And the whole place opens up into a vast shaft that, judging by the fast moving air, is... Oh shit, these guys are on the GM layer. Fuck. Ahem. That you can tell is some sort of ventilation shaft, presumably. It's freezing cold air going from above down, so it's kind of pushing down on you. It's not dangerous wind. Most of the danger in this room are the guns that the robots are carrying.
Ah.
Have
So-
they noticed us?
Not instantly, so you've got a chance to react in some way.
Well, Ooh, there's an intact relay there as well. And more doors! Oh joy.
Oh yeah, there's a relay there that is active.
Wait, with chance to react, do you mean like an action we can do before they see us?
Yes, I'm giving you an action because, you know, the blaze has literally just been revealed and it would be a bit unfair to light you up before you've had a chance to react.
Alright. I think Santander would probably just would like to cast a spell. Which would be a aimed, once upscaled, unstoppable electric seizure on the one robot he sees.
That's not going to go well for anyone. Well, not for them, at least.
So the idea here is like he has the capacitor, so he aims and scales it up to 1 and casts it unstoppable. So that should be just 3 damage.
Interesting. So it's electric seizure.
Yeah.
That is a scaling spell. Oh right, okay, yeah, scaling spells, of course. So you've scaled that up to 3.
Exactly, but like I scaled it up once because I have the capacitor that scales up, you know, the doubles.
There's one from stamina and one from the zap capacitor.
Yeah.
Oh right, okay. I should. Is this zap? I should really look into this fucking zap capacitor. There we go. When aiming, add +1 to the scaling factor of scaling spell outcome. Right. Okay, so you. And unstoppable, so it's just an automatic hit.
Yep.
On the first robot you see. Okay. That'd be 3 shock. So we're just kind of getting everything together. So this first robot here, before it even has a chance to react, is basically fried. And the entire floor kind of sparks as lightning runs through it. It doesn't seem to kill the others, but the relay seems unhappy with this. You can see a panel burst open and a bit of smoke comes out, but it's still active.
Oops.
Okay.
It's probably a good thing none of you were standing on that metal floor.
Ramaskar is going to hand the shock grenades back to Grasscutter. It's just like, these are yours. You wanted to do something with them.
We do want to take out the relay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then Grasscutter shall chuck an EMP grenade at the relay.
I hope there wasn't any data on that you wanted.
Wait. Do we maybe just want to kill the robots and keep the relay intact so we can salvage it?
Okay. Okay then. Can I then step past Sun Thunder and chuck a nade over there?
Sure.
and I realize I've been actually rolling my attacks wrong this entire time. I'm sorry. It's a 6 for a throw.
4 successes on a grenade should be enough to hit it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just getting the EMP grenade up. Sorry, the anti-matrix grenade.
Yep.
My mistake.
So a AM grenade as opposed to the PM grenade.
I know, right.
It's like an earlier grenade.
I don't know if we've got a hard-coded or a written rule about what exactly shock damage does to pure robots.
We do not have that there. For the spider tank, it was using vehicle rules, so it was more about where it got hit and how.
In this case, I'll say it does damage and debuffs it. As all its sensors and motors and such are a little bit fucky for a bit. So it's going to have a harder time killing you. We
hello?
can-
Am I coming in?
Oh, there we go. I was just about to relate to the.
Good enough for me. And does the electricity also spread through the floors like last time?
No, this is an EMP grenade.
Okay.
It is sensible.
Then I
right,
step
yeah,
forward towards it.
There's let's put that on. I think that's a specific thing. Dazed. I don't think it's dazed. Maybe it is dazed. To look up the fucking appendix.
It would be dazed, I guess.
Actually, yeah, I'll just say it does the damage and dazes. The EMP grenade. That's nice and straightforward and something that's already in the system. And then later on we can hash out an actual ruling for it. Also, I should probably open this up. Just get add turn, add turn, add turn. I would add turn for the other one, but he's already dead. Sad.
Actually, daze doesn't do much. Just so that it can't both move and shoot.
the vaporwave relay.
Twist is 8.3. Grass cutter, roll a d6.
Oh, right. That's a success.
Jesus is on your side today.
Well, if only where it comes to,
Successfully roll. I think the other guys would get an action. We got Ranascar past the EMP grenades to Grass Cutter, who EMP'd it. Santander fucking blew a robot away. Buck and Twist, what did you do in the surprise round?
Wait. Does turning on my jammer count as a move or as an action?
Good question.
It would
Look at
be
it.
an action because it's you are using an item as opposed to your legs.
This
Okay.
makes sense.
I turn on my jammer.
All right. Scramble signals within 5 squares. Let me just give you a little.
Downgraded from the whole map from last time.
Oh no, that's. Have
it is a bit
Yeah.
silly.
visual
I
representation.
try to move a little so that I can see the other robot in preparation for shooting at it later.
Okay. As you get into range, this robot here does not appreciate being jammed. It is dazed. Twist has a mission. Do your mission. Okay. I believe that was it for the surprise. No, wait, no, it's a full turn, so yeah. Twist can't reach it. Sad face. Okay, so I think we'll move on to standard combat now. And it's the relay's turn first of all, because he's a fast boy when he's not being fucking jumped by a squad of adventurers. It can't do what it was designed to do, so it's just going to cause robots 1 and 2 to both act. So robot 1 is going to shoot Grasscar. Yep. And probably
failed.
miss.
Yep.
Robot
Dodge.
2 is going to shoot Twist. And maybe miss. Possibly hit.
Oh no!
Oh no! Twist has been shot by a spray of bullets. Dramatically. Rat-a-tat-tat. And the relay would move, but that's only it can only dream of that at the moment.
Do
So
relays
it
dream
is-
of moving around like a sheep?
Yeah, it wishes it had legs. That's why it would like to take yours.
Hmm.
Cutter, it is your turn. You've just been bratted at, but you skillfully dodged.
Well, I cattle prod the rude turret in response. That is 5 dice. And I'm gonna put a little bit of stamina into it, so it's 6 actually. Didn't need to bother.
Counter prod the shit out of it. Is that the stun prod thing?
Yeah, that's the stun prod thing. That's another EMP damage.
Yeah. I'm classing that as body damage for now, and you would double daze it, but it's already dazed, so
Also,
just
it's also in
increasing.
range of the jammer.
just about
Well-
actually, yeah, it reaches the middle of the thing a bit.
Well,
Anyway.
in any case, I try to follow up, and it's 5 dice again.
Okay.
Because it's precision plus melee -1. So
This was
4
a lot.
successes. Okay.
4
Wow.
successes is enough. Yeah. That'll do
Yeah.
it.
Okay. So now I have a 1 in a million chance for success because I'm rolling 3 dice. Oof. Wait, is that right? Yeah, because I'm attacking with the cattle prod.
You mean 4?
Should
No,
we
because it's like 5 minus 2 at this point.
I see.
Wait,
Okay,
did the cattle prod also like electrocute the floor? It didn't, right?
No. That was just because you did a fucking unstoppable max level lightning assault from God.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
The cattle prod is much more reasonable and just shocks the robot. Okay, so the second attack misses as the prophecy foretold. It is Twist's turn. You've just been winged by some fucking robot and you don't even have wings. I don't think. Maybe you do. I'm not sure.
Please don't blow up the relay.
She is a mare on a mission, Santander.
Please don't blow up the relay.
But the mission, Santander, the mission.
What is this mission?
I don't know, but it's a mission. So apparently,
Shove the
duck
screwdriver
behind
in
like a
places.
wuss.
That's what
This
it's.
would be repair.
I mean, I am trusting Twisty to have this in hand, given that she was on the previous version of this, or the previous dig. Little fucking
Twisty is the only person with a relay kill to her name.
broccoli gremlin. Oh.
Yeah, that relay is pretty much screwed at this point.
4
Cool.
successes. You know, I didn't really codify exactly the situation with that, so I'll say that is enough to do damage to it without doing damage to it, if that makes sense. Not decreasing its value as salvage. Rip. Also, it is not dazed. You have partially dismantled it without
Santander?
destroying anything.
Hmm?
It is now Santander's turn.
How hot are you guys on getting a bit frizzled?
Not very.
Okay. Okay. Wait, can I see? Wait, if I would stand here, could I see the one that Grasscutter is at right now?
I'll say yes.
And like I don't know. I know I probably wouldn't know this, but like, could I expect like if I just cast a spell like normally on 1 damage? Do you think like I could expect if like something bad happens to the grid again, or?
It would probably be fine if it isn't an unstoppable max level one.
Alright, alright. So I will probably just go here and zap the robot one with just normal electric seizure.
Okay. A little zip.
I think that's 6d6. For...
Electric seizure is mined against resistance.
Just your normal everyday seizure, really.
That's pretty sad.
Resistance. That beats it if it's equal, doesn't it?
If it's equal, yes.
Yes, that is a hit then.
Wonderful.
Should be a 3rd point of damage, and it keels over gently and doesn't kill Grass Cutter on its way. So that's nice.
Hmm.
Buckminster, you guys are dealing with these robots a lot easier than I thought you would.
Okay, I will shoot this one with the shock rifle. Sorry about that. So at this range, this is 4, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
4 squares away. The +1 to the glasses, right, will activate.
yeah, I think that comes in at that.
Yeah, +1 attacks between 4 and 20 tiles for a ranged attack if
Yep.
you're using a scope.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's 2 5d6. And second.
Actually, aiming is a turn action.
What?
What?
Oh, that's the. Oh yeah, you only get the benefit of the scope if you aim.
Oh, okay. So only one of them.
So you say it's either an aimed shot or automatic shot.
I would say I let you
Should
take
I
that
roll
first
again?
one, or
Should they just roll again? Both of them?
Is it an automatic shot you're doing?
Yeah, I'm doing automatic.
And that would be 2 4d4s.
Yeah, 46 is.
Yeah, I'll let you re-roll with the correct amount of dice.
Okay. 1 and 2. 3 and 2.
It's the same effect, really. 1 hit. Similar to the cattle prod, this does damage and would daze it if it wasn't already dazed. So it is just an unhappy robot. But you do keep refreshing its days. So then again, it's the common thing anyway.
It still hasn't had a chance to have a turn yet.
No. Icypone 2 is like 3 rooms away, so never mind. Fucking get off, there we go. Robot 1 is dead. Robot 2 is going to shoot back at Buck. 4 successes.
Again, it's 2 dodge and hit.
You get lit the fuck up. Actually, since it's an automatic weapon and it hasn't moved, would it
It-
be able to do automatic even though it's dazed?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Fairly
just thinking that-
definitionally there.
It's like, well, it's like instead of taking a move, you can fire auto. It's like, well, I can't move, so, well, can't move and.
Yeah.
So yeah, it goes tat and hits you once, but not many times, thanks
Yeah.
to being dazed. It's the big boy's turn.
Reniscar squeezes past Buck, yelling, "Get behind me, Doctor!" and then just runs up to the robot and is going to cast Fist of Distance.
Okay.
So roll.
Fist.
Let's throw a stamina on it, just for yucks.
Oh, I don't have a hit mark yet.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Add 1.
So that is hit 4 body damage and thrown 5 squares.
Now, would that cause another body damage by slamming it into the wall?
Probably. It's not. I don't think it can take an acrobatics check. And either way, there's not a lot of other places for that momentum to go. Well,
I was just going to say it hits the wall, slides up it a bit, and then falls down the shaft
Oh my god.
because it was dead either way.
okay.
Oh no, we couldn't save it for salvage.
So as Raniscar just kind of looks down the vent, just goes like, oh, bye.
Feels pretty Star
Oh,
Wars,
It
Swift,
does feel kind of
does
Star
Buck
Wars
get a
here.
hit mark?
Was that?
Yeah.
Body damage?
Oh yeah. You click on your token, then click on the button to the left that kind of looks like a circle in a circle,
Oh, right.
and it's the red rectangular thing, or the dot.
Oh, rectangular?
Either works.
And you, while hovering your mouse over it, if you press the number 1, that'll put the number 1 on it, like so. It's the relay's turn. It's the reaction of the relay as it realizes that all attempts to hack you so far have failed, and its robots are disabled.
Does it beg for mercy in robot?
It takes no visible actions.
Are we out of out of initiative?
I'll basically say, yeah, the relay is still attacking you. However, it cannot succeed. So
Yeah. It has no actions it can take.
yeah, basically assume that it is trying to hack all of you every turn, repeatedly with very high hack skill. And you know, there's nothing to hack.
Not only is there nothing to hack, but I have a jammer next to him.
Grasscutter's leg feels a bit tingly, but that's it.
By the way, what can we do with the relay? Can we disable
Twist
it?
knows what to do.
I feel-
Twist appears to be manically dismantling the thing.
Twist,
yeah.
Twist, calm down a moment. Can we disable it without breaking it? Yeah, where is? Can we please, like unplug
Twist
it?
is like half buried in the thing at this point, just through a fucking hatch covered in wires. It's like that scene from
From the previous
Tenacious-
go around.
from Tenacious D's tribute when he goes into the machine, gets to the
Uh,
wires.
I mean, Raniscar can probably just like pick Twisty up by the tail and just be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say if nobody interrupts her, and since we're out of combat, she would eventually be able to just turn it off, basically.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, if she explains as much, then she's Raniscar will
Yeah.
be like, yeah, okay.
But Ranaskar might be trying to stop her from disappearing into the relay and becoming one with Shodan. So, you know.
He
Alright, turn it
he
off.
does not understand
Turn the damn thing
what
off.
happens. as far as he's concerned, Wi-Fi is witchcraft.
I mean, it is.
It's
It's kind of like the thing about witchcraft is that it's kind of scary because you don't know what it could do, but Wi-Fi is just shit. So it's like it's like crap witchcraft. Anyway,
it's
Witch
witchcraft.
It's witchcraft, yeah.
witchcraft, haha. So yeah, 3 is a pretty good repair check, and just making a continue roll would be pointless because we're not in combat. So I will say that you
So-
are able to get inside and identify the power supply and disconnect it from the power. Because you don't really need to understand the workings of this incredibly complicated machine if you just deprive it of electricity. So you disconnect it, and it just kind of goes
I'm gonna
and becomes inert.
okay. I will write something down for later.
Sit on it.
Quick question. Like, if I have chunky and take like one strain things, I don't need to roll, right? For the first 2.
Sorry, say again.
Like, if I have chunky and I like take the destiny shots which have like 1 strain, this still acts like
Oh,
I don't have
Chunky,
to roll,
right? I thought
right?
you said chunky.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't remember adding chunky as a meta magic. What the hell?
I mean, Ranaskar must have it. So traits, dragon, chunky. Anyway, yeah. So if you have chunky, I have 16 times chunky. It was strain starts at -2, so basically, your strain checks are harder,
No, they're easier.
easier. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it backwards.
So
So
it's
it's
like
also-
until you're into like positive strain, then you don't even bother with strain checks.
Actually, that's a good point. Yeah. So you can have a couple of them, and you're like fucking amateur stuff, but it still gives you stamina, so that's good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's actually quite a good benefit. For some reason, I thought it was a penalty. I thought, 6 shifts has less ways to get stamina, but actually, no, that makes a lot more sense. Now we can chug down Destiny while drifting around corners, because there is no other way for him to regain stamina. But yes, the bottom door is impenetrable black void. The door to the right is also impenetrable black void.
These doors are just painted on. They are real fake doors.
Real fake doors. Fake door. Let me just reveal areas
Won't open.
do the thing.
None of these doors will open.
Alright, I'll just use the
So-
keycard to open this up.
Something you notice coming into this corridor is that as you step in, the last room you're in was very, very cold because of all this freezing air running by, but it wasn't enough to kill you. This room you're coming into feels very, very hot, and the door isn't even open yet.
Randlaskar, could you come over here, please?
Okay.
Ranaskar doesn't give a fuck, naturally.
Yeah.
Open this door for us. We might get burned in the process, so you're best bet.
Okay. So I was just press the
We're,
button.
we're backing
Oh.
away.
I hope there's no computers in here.
Are you guys getting up to a safe distance?
No, it's too hot. It's too hot. You're gonna get those computers are gonna get toasted. So you're good.
Okay.
He's probably fine.
Santana,
So-
you might
so-
want to
no.
Santander is just like, ah!
Actually,
Oh, right,
yeah,
I'm saying-
my character
Oh
is
wait, no!
fucking fuck.
I
He's-
heard someone scream like a little filly. It was you, Santander. No.
No, probably not. Santander cannot feel anything through the meth, so he's going to be the one to scream.
Okay, so
Opening the door. Blep.
core.
You see immediately the source of the heat.
Ah.
It's pretty unusual. Might not be what you expected. As the door opens, you get a wave of heat washes over you, and the wind immediately picks up because there's a very hot, heavy wind in here, and now there's a connection between the cold area and the hot area. There's suddenly a very strong gust that kind of pushes you backwards slightly, but probably not Ranaskar, I suppose,
Yeah.
being as he is a large boy. but you can physically feel it pushing you.
Yeah. Okay.
And you see this chamber here. It's got a large shaft in the middle and up above, and in the center appears to be a sphere of plasma contained within a magnetic shield of some sort. Actually, I forgot to put the fucking thing on because I'm a genius. Yep. Slightly different art style, but it's fine.
It's the sun. It's that miniature sun thing from Spider-Man 2.
No, it's the sun from JoJo.
I was more thinking Sunless Sea, to be honest. But anyway.
The sun.
Exactly. Basically, it looks like they've trapped themselves a miniature star in here.
Ah.
Nobody tells stick shift.
Is it just kind of down that shaft there, or?
No, it's in the center of the room.
Ah, okay.
Hovering there. There are control consoles around it.
Computers are doing really well.
And
they're also very inconveniently positioned.
Yes. It seems that this room is set up so that a heavy amount of airflow can travel upwards from underneath the core through it and up into vents in the shaft above, which kind of slowly break off into various vents. So it seems that this entire place is built to cool it, but it's still very, very hot. As you get closer, Ranaskar, you have no effect because you're a dragon. If this was anyone but Ranaskar, you'd be taking damage.
So the Ranaskar could just like, I mean, I imagine that if he sticks his hand in the fusion reaction, it's probably
Oh yeah, like if he
999 thermal armor or not, he's probably getting toasted.
50% chance he loses a limb, 50% chance he destabilizes a containment field and vaporizes a facility, and everything for miles.
So he's probably not doing that. But he
That's
can
good fucking...
like just go.
Actually, no. Hold on.
By the way, can we survive on the edges?
Yeah, you won't start taking damage on the edge of the room, but it is uncomfortably hot.
Okay. Okay, so what I wanna do as grass cutter, the cocky shit, is I'm gonna waltz right in and try to creep around the edge to one of the doors and see if I can get it to open.
Kind of has to like cross this space to do that.
Yep. If it's too hard, I will just teleport past, but...
I was gonna say, as you start making it towards there, you're naturally pushed back by your own body's resistance to touching something incredibly hot, in this case, the very air of the room.
Okay,
the only thing keeping this survivable for you at the moment is the fact that the wall behind you is very cold. And obviously you've got a lot of the hot air being rushed out of the corridor.
Let me check. Is this a terminal?
That is a doorway, yeah.
No, this thing?
That's a terminal in a little bit with a doorway in it,
yeah.
Can I go there?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Actually, I wanna check something. Does my knife's blade become hot when I extend it past, like the, you know?
Yeah, you can kind of hold the knife out, and then when you bring it back and touch it, it's hot enough to burn you. Though, you know, you probably just like lightly tap it.
Yeah, I was just thinking if it visibly becomes red hot.
Oh no, it's not. Okay. It's hot enough to probably kill you, but it's not hot enough to make metal red hot.
Okay.
Not at this distance anyway. Maybe closer to where Ranaskar is. The fucking high-tech opposite.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Come to think of it, Ranaskar should probably leave some equipment behind, or it's just gonna get melted.
That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah, so he's just gonna leave a can of safety foam and a canned ground pound and he gave back the AX grenades, so I can take those off my sheet. So yeah, all he's got on him is.
Hey,
safety bow with it.
Ronaskar,
Yeah.
see if you can get this door open.
Okay, hold this.
Okay.
Also, can I access this armor?
You can. Ranaskar, you find that the door appears to have been welded shut
Oh.
by being slightly melted.
Ah, okay. That seems kind of inconvenient. Can I punch it?
Yeah, but you might be there a while, and you might hurt your hand.
Hmm.
I don't know how tough
Well-
dragon hands are.
Well, I mean, metal's got to be, a little bit soft from the heat.
That's very true. I mean, it's not.
I mean,
That's a good point, yeah.
I like give it a quick go and see how much progress I make, and like if it's just not happening, then I'll probably give up.
It's not really. Doesn't seem to be happening. It's deforming a little bit. But to actually get through, you'd probably need like cutting tools.
We've got C4.
You want to bring C4
Can you
in
get
there?
it there?
No, I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Is C4 heat stable? I don't know.
It is actually until you put the blasting cap on.
Is the blasting cap heat stable?
No, that's a question.
Yeah. So
At what point do we hit the flash point of C4?
So Buck, make a hack check.
Check.
The computer in this room seems to have been shielded from the heat by the little chamber it's in. Still pretty hot, but not destroyed. 3 successes. That is about enough to get some information. Basically, they've been doing some weird shit here, as you can
Define
probably
weird.
guess.
Is that that's as much as I get?
I mean, that'd be funny if that was the only thing that was written there. We'd be doing some weird shit. It's true, but it's not helpful. So, okay, so you find that this is the core containment chamber. The core here is technically a computer, insofar it is a device that they have created with the intent of storing a digitized consciousness, or multiple, because as it turns out, normal computers weren't really suited to it, to the notion. So they have this here, and this was the research lab where they were trying to work out if it was really possible to do, and if it was like viable or whatever. And they've managed to create this fusion reaction and contain it within a magnetic bubble. And they've been transmitting data into and out of it using some high-tech shit. And magic. Lots of magic. There's a few log entries. There's some messages that seem to be in a kind of very unstable hand. They're kind of written very disjointedly, and it's people basically talking about how they're all trapped here because there was an earthquake. The place has been destroyed. Well, I mean, the entrances have all been destroyed at least. They said they managed to get the core stable, so it's going to last however long, but they've had no word from corporate or anyone on the outside saying when they're going to come to get them. It goes on for a while, with people putting in occasional messages about how nobody seems to be coming, and then it talks about how some people have decided to all try and digitize themselves to save themselves from starvation by storing themselves within the core. And that's about when the log entries end.
Is this the plot line of Soma?
I don't know what that is.
This doesn't seem a million miles removed. Also, are you trying to tell me that the people are in the sun?
That's implied.
Huh. Solar green is people.
Oh, by the way,
This is
can I
probably
use...
not the sun, though. we assume, we hope.
It's-
Otherwise, something's horribly wrong.
They're just in a controlled fusion reaction, which is also just kind of strange. While this has been happening, Ranaskar has just been trying doors.
Is the store open?
Kind of melted. And
Ah.
similar. Going to
Yeah,
require
this
some
one is also melted.
So
Indeed.
how the hell did we get in then?
The other door was cooled by the fact that there's a huge cooling vent right behind it.
Okay, so there is only one of these cooled huging vents, huge cooling vents.
I like cooled huging vents better.
So that tells us there are no ventilation shafts on behind the other 4 doors. But also, can Ranaskar even see what's on these panels? He's probably not going to touch anything because he doesn't trust himself. But he's the only one who can come up here without just kind of spontaneously combusting.
It's very true. So, would you make me a processing check?
Okay, I'm going to put stamina into this. I'm going to put as much stamina as I can into this, which is 1. He's not a clever boy. That's 0 successes.
Wow.
He tries.
So, you can tell that these computers have something to do with the core. They are resistant to heat by the fact that they're not been destroyed. So, you can tell that they're still there. They're also not locked to anything. You wouldn't have to hack it to get access.
Wait a minute.
What?
No, go ahead.
I just say you wouldn't have to hack it to get access. If you have physical access to these consoles, whoever was designing security is fucked anyway. So,
By the way,
you're not really sure if you can get more insight than that with no successes.
Yeah, this is
basically
very basic surface information, which, to be
question.
honest, a lot of it was kind of implied by the location of the computer.
It's very true.
So
There's some sort of control consoles. That's about all you can tell.
Ranaskar just comes back and is like, "Ah! I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't want to break it."
Unfortunately, I can't assist you because I will melt.
Remember, you know how we've been having all those conversations in general where people are just going like, cold weather, hot weather. It's like Ranaskar's basically doing that. And it's just like, apparently he's really that, flammable.
Yeah, unfortunately, and it's not a matter of whether or not we can handle the heat. It's a matter of whether or not we would spontaneously combust.
Oh. Huh.
There's a reason why back in the old days they used to make armor out of your scales.
That's kind of horrifying.
It's
You
very
bastard.
old history.
Okay.
It's very old history. I'm sorry. I can't deny that it happened.
Okay.
Does Ranaskar look like a man of culture to you?
I Grasscutter chugs 2 cans of destiny, both to cool himself and in preparation.
Okay.
And I'm gonna test out the theory. I walk to the other side of the room, and I turn Newick and testingly try to walk forward, see if being literal being of fire helps with heat resistance any.
Wait. Oh, yes. Right, so you turn Newick and start
Yep.
walking towards the fire.
Yep.
You're a smart lad.
Okay.
Being on fire and made of fire and some sort of spiritual entity, you can feel it's pretty fucking hot, but so are you. So you can't be more on fire.
Yep.
you don't.
But it's not gonna last very long, so I need to move in quickly.
Get on the console.
Okay,
Yep.
so you run up. Give me a processing check.
Angry
I-
hacking!
Okay, so how much stamina does it take? How much stamina can I throw at this?
As
Up
much
to
as you.
yeah, it's up to the amount of dice you would have otherwise been throwing. So
Okay, so three stamina for 6 dice.
Yes.
3 successes.
3 successes. Wow.
Okay.
So you're able to work out a hell of a lot more about this than someone who doesn't really know much about computers at all. Funnily enough.
Yeah.
Also, I should put these on the right layer. Let me just.
You know, like
like,
it's amazing how well he works under pressure.
Raniskar is the kind of person who sees like the division sign and goes like, algebra doesn't really make that much sense to me.
Okay, so
Basically, yeah.
what do I get out of this?
So,
Please, something good.
these here are the control consoles for the core. They seem to be monitoring the temperature, air pressure, all that sort of stuff. You find out that you get some data readouts from the core where you should be able to get information on what's stored in there, and it's nothing but corrupt data.
So there is no one in.
Well, if they were in there,
Well-
they're probably not now.
You're not really like a kind of theoretical computer scientist, but you think that if and or when there was anyone in there, they're either not there now, or they might as well not be there because they are having a bad time.
Is there a shutdown switch somewhere?
Yes, that was the next thing I was going to talk about.
Okay.
There is a shutdown procedure. It is ready to go at any time because, safety. And it's it's fairly easy to access because the thing with sustaining a fusion reaction is that you need to be able to shut it down fast. You're not quite sure how they, dealt with the fact that the sun was there, but hey, you could, if you so desire, shut this down.
I do so desire. I'm shutting this down.
All right then.
I'm assuming that technology is not gonna spontaneously implode when I do that. It's a pretty big assumption. Oh, and can I do this one-handed wire chug another can of destiny?
Sensible.
Thanks.
So
That destiny is probably
boiling.
It is probably the temperature of hot coffee and completely flat.
Yeah,
If not-
it's completely flat, really hot coffee, and half of it is vaporizing before reaching your mouth. But it's all good.
Does it still work?
I'll say yes, just because fuck it.
Okay.
How often do you get to stand next to a miniature sun and chug a fucking relentless?
I swear,
Oh,
if
very
you guys don't get promotional from
I-
Destiny after this.
Also, I'm well on fire.
This looks like an ad for Destiny.
So you hit the shutdown.
I do hope my stuff got left out of the not next to
Oh, I think it's in the cab. It's in the console.
Yeah,
cab.
I left it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's safe.
Raniskar owns like one thing.
I don't even know what you gave to me, to be honest. I
It's
just
a-
kind of left it in the corner.
Safety phone.
There's like the canned ground pound he got with his consumable allowance and his fire extinguisher.
Oh, that could have been helpful.
You're gonna need a bigger fire extinguisher.
Okay, well, in any case, I do a thing. Is the car still running?
Okay, so you hit the shutdown, and the screen goes blank and is immediately covered with scrolling text of it going through a shutdown procedure. You can see the various lights below you getting shut off, starting down at the bottom and moving up towards the top here. And then once the lights shut off all the way up to the top, the blue kind of magnetic containment sphere pops out of existence, and then the star dissipates in a cloud of plasma. That would have probably done you a mischief if you hadn't have been a Neric. Because, momentarily engulfed in fire. Also, it's a part of the texture, so just.
Yep. And I assume this took longer than 10 seconds, so I'm just gonna subtract 2 more stamina.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, and also I believe
Wait,
I drank the
don't we
third
have to-
destiny. I believe I drank third destiny, so I think I need to roll an endurance check, right?
The rules have kind of been changed. Like I wanted to mention,
Yeah.
like you have to roll
Yeah.
for every destiny you drink.
Oh. No, it's for the
For-
big destinies though.
For every.
It was changed.
Oh.
This is what so like now all drugs have a strain value, and then every time you add to the strain value, you roll an overdose check. Destiny's strain value is 0.5, so it goes up really slowly, but it does start earlier now.
Okay. Well, say I've just drank my third can of destiny. Do I need to roll anything?
Yeah, you would need to get 2 successes on your overdose check.
And the earlier ones.
Come on, I wouldn't be
that is-
rolling shit if I haven't reminded you.
Up to the DM.
Okay. So do I roll this or not?
The DM is typing.
Okay.
I'll say yes. Roll
Okay.
once.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 1 stamina on it.
You can't
fair.
spend stamina on those checks. I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, never mind then.
That's
I-
slightly pointless.
Yes!
Nice.
Ah, that's why you wanted to spend stamina on it.
Yep. Grasscutter does not do drugs. Usually. He usually meditates. Today has been a stressful day. Comes out
Okay.
of it. Little short on breath.
I just thought I'd type that while you guys were doing the Destiny thing. But yeah, it's basically, it just kind of goes poof. Because it turns out fusion reactions, when they break down, just dissipate.
Yeah.
Really anticlimactically. So it just gone. And then a few moments later, the place cools down quite significantly. So much so that the ground around the consoles kind of cracks as the metal suddenly becomes very cold. But, it doesn't shatter and fall down. And then the atmosphere of the room becomes pretty much the same as the room you were just in, except the wind's going up instead of down. And the place becomes deathly silent.
Can
Well,
we open those doors now?
I'm pretty
Yes.
sure.
Would you like to try blowing it open? If anyone has those?
I'm pretty sure that if you ask the question, would you like to try blowing up, and then twist it, you get as far as the W, and then Twisty's just like all on board.
Because I am pretty sure this is the other side of that cryo chamber that we saw earlier. You might find the other half of it there. Whatever whets your, whatever makes you, whatever, sets you off. Twist.
You really try to backpedal from that innuendo.
Yeah, I lost my words for a moment there.
This is fucking. I don't know if I've heard it correctly, but I've heard you start saying whatever makes. Whatever
More
wets
moist.
you.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
supposed to
whatever
be-
wets you.
Whatever makes you more moist.
Yeah, moist. I mean, to be fair, given how ungodly hot it was in here a second ago, we are all pretty moist. at the moment,
We should-
unless it's all evaporated too.
I mean,
Except for Radaskar.
Radaskar probably is, and he's just like, this is just the bath isn't even that hot.
Yeah,
I think
anyway.
I think we're being asked to stand in the next room.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, something's gonna go boom now. So.
You might not want to stand in the door, Professor.
Yeah, it's shielded from line of sight.
The shockwaves still funnel down corridors, though.
That's true.
Hold up. Kaboom. So C4, that's just kind of.
That'd be the high explosives.
Yes, that was it. High explosive missile? No, not quite. Yes, okay. Cool. So, you
What's
hear
wrong,
a
bro?
large boom. From the next room. And the entire facility hasn't collapsed, so, you know, that's good. Oh, wait. Hold on. Just need to grab one of these and move them and go like so. Yes, correct.
Let's hope whatever's in there is worth that one terminal.
Yeah, the terminals, it's probably fine. It's surely not that valuable. Yeah, so you hear a large boom, and yeah, that's it.
Alright, I'm gonna check it out.
That'd be sensible.
I'm also gonna approach this.
There is another door, but I'm just gonna fucking reveal the thing because it's about as expected, really.
Another door. Oh,
Dead relay, dead robots.
excellent.
You find, well, the relay's got nothing to connect to, and the robots have nothing to connect to. So they are just dead. They were up and about a few moments ago, but then gone.
Oh,
So
that's
this is
interesting.
an even less damaged relay.
Nice. So we cut the power, we didn't even need to dismantle it.
It's still powered. It just isn't receiving instructions.
Oh, okay.
I suppose we probably should have ruled it out anyway. Doesn't matter.
Huh.
But basically, that is, as far as you can tell, the extent of the facility that you will need to explore, at any rate.
It's
The
free
place
real
is-
estate.
It's free real estate. The place is, as far as you can tell, secure.
So,
Wait, isn't
Mr.
there
Malcolm-
like, isn't there technically that one door at the start that goes down which we haven't checked?
Yeah, there are a couple of rooms that you haven't actually been to. But, you know, it is towards the end of the period of the time limit even. And, well, you've dealt with the core. I was kind of amused that you completely bypassed probably the hardest fight in the place.
Just out of sheer curiosity, how did you intend us to deal with the core and the subsequent fight?
The core with like the fire and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That was up to you.
Oh. You know, because I like, especially with the whole we can't bring explosives over to this door, and Ranaskar's punch is not doing anything. It kind of, we were short on options, I guess, unless Thermite. But even then, Thermite would have ignited. So.
But yeah, oh yeah, there were also all are Robot 1 or 2 because renaming them.
Anyway, gonna
But yeah,
poking through.
I'll
the
say
door.
that's pretty much the end of the session there.
Oh, okay.
I sure am glad this gambit worked and I didn't just pass out next to a star.
That would have
Yeah,
been
it's
inconvenient.
in the extreme.
Then again, Raniscar probably could have just like run up and grabbed you.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean,
I
you
was
probably
about to say,
taken
then again,
damage, but
making new characters is fun.
Indeed.
Most curious. So, given that we're basically unopposed, I would like to see what's behind this door. Is
The
there
thing
just
about
nothing?
that is,
There's
I
just
mean,
nothing there?
it just leads to, you know,
Oh. Not every door goes somewhere. There are just some real fake doors.
yes, real fake doors.
Huh.
There are quite a few of them.
Are we gonna be exfiltrating?
Yep.
Yeah, it's all like in roleplay, so you don't need to like go there step by step if you don't want. But yeah, threat neutralized.
Okay, so these two doors here are also on the real fake doors, are they?
No, they actually have things behind them. You just never went through them.
Yeah. Okay.
I could probably just reveal them because why not? There was that bit at the bottom, which was a bit of a secret that would help you with this fight if you came at it from below. Which they're all on the GM layer. Let me just.
And there's
Blip.
Raniscar's nobody just hanging out there.
Wait, this is this layer is if what now?
What?
This other layer on the left side.
Oh right. Well, the room at the bottom had like a console in it that you could use to help with the fight of the room above it, assuming you didn't go at it from above.
These are just rooms we didn't explore.
Oh,
Yeah. These guys are all now kind of dead because the core has been disabled. So more salvage.
Many curious things to consider, but not for Raniscar. Raniscar's just got the DVD player idle thing going on. single brain cell just bouncing around in there. He's just like, could have made a hot tub out of that.
But yeah, congregation. You can, upon leaving the facility, get your ride back with your resident pilot, who's been just sitting around with his feet up, totally not on the cockpit, or his hooves up even, rather, and get a ride back to civilization, away from this fucking place. Which,
Yes, please.
you dealt with easier than I thought you would, for sure.
And also right on schedule. Let's just
Indeed.
pretend Raniscar made a friend. Is he back on the lift there? He says he made a friend, but it's actually just a drawing of himself.
See, Twist gets it. It was some cybernetic body horror shit. The thing is, to have really seen it, you would have needed to bring a hacker, and most of the hackers in the system are cybered up to the nines, so that would have been difficult.
No, I think it would be in our. It would be in the report that these guys would be making to Arthur. At least from what we've learned.
Pretty much.
Yes,
Yeah, the place is basically.
sorry.
Oh, what are you saying?
No, just to say that about the hackers, but I would have loved to see when Ascar use a deck interface.
just pick it up and go like deck interface. How are you supposed to play card games on this?
Gonna say, yeah, is this like a poker thing?
Anyway, that brings us neatly to 4 hours. So, just in time.
It does. Indeed.
I'm gonna put my dinner on, so I shall exfiltrate myself.
All right. I'm gonna quickly be right back.
See you guys.
See ya.
All right.
Bye bye.
Yeah. So are we gonna do like a post, what do you call post mission roleplay in the tavern?
Could do.